Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another rendition of Delete Laws. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Global Jesus is here. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing? What's going on? What's going on today is August 17th, 2023, and we are Team DLZ. So if you would please, everybody, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Take your finger just real fast and hit the like button. Let's fill this bad chicken up. Let's fill this room up with bad mofos, bad chickens and bad mofos. What is going on? And then if you would please, would you drop down in the comment section OTVO, which stands for Overturn Terry versus Ohio. It's why we don't stop and we are Delete Laws, OTVO. Put it in the chat for me if you would, pretty please, with sugar and cherry on top. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, not sure if you guys know this or not, but YouTube has, well, let me just show you. Let me just show you, because I'm so frustrated about it. I'm so irritated about it. I'm so annoyed. I'm annoyed with YouTube and their censorship rooms full of people, and I'm considering suing them again. I'm considering suing YouTube again for discriminating, because I have every right to post videos on this network. This is the public square, and this is another reason why I want to get to executive power, because I will claim as the executive that social media companies are now a public square for the state of California, Nevada, Alaska, Minnesota, Texas, Florida, Ohio, New York, for every state. But it only takes one governor to change the entire social media landscape. One governor who says, no. You can't deny the citizens of this state their speech. You can't just decide that the speech is no longer relevant. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Another demonetized stream, baby. We love it. It's our favorite. It's our absolute favorite. So this would have been, let me go into my studio here, YouTube studio, and then ready for this. I want to show you guys this. Boom, 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 boom. You guys have got to see this. This is you guys have got to see this. Okay. So this video right here, I want to show you guys this. This is censorship at its absolute, total, and complete worst. This is an unbelievable, disgusting censorship. And I'm going to have to sue YouTube over this. And I'm tired of them. And I'm going to have to sue them. I don't have a choice here. I have no choice. So you guys watch this video. I got a notification today that this video has been manually reviewed by a human being, and they've decided that it's demonetized. Thanks for joining, Sergio, as a new member. Appreciate you coming in. Everybody, welcome to Delete Laws. What's going on with the Playboys? What's going on out there? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? What's your plan tonight? What are you doing, huh? Are you a freedom fighter? Are you filming cops? Do you have the trifold in your car? Do you have the trifold in your car? This is a printed out one. I'm going to see how long a printed out piece of paper one lasts. I'm going to see how long my paper one will last. I'm just going to keep this bad chicken rolling with the homies. But I want to show you guys something. They demonetized this video. They sent me a notification. The full form video, the long form video is on YouTube and it's monetized. They saw this short and they said it's got 80,000 views and they said it's demonetized. And the title of the short is "Listen Pig, the Answer is No." That's the see the title down here? Can you guys see what I see? Let me see what you see. Let me open this bad chicken big so you can see it. So you see the title down there? It says, "Listen Pig, the answer is no." And they sent me a notification today that this video has been manually reviewed. It has 80,000 views, and they said it's not good. It's demonetized. So let's check it out. And this is the reason. So, hey, YouTube executives, if you wonder why I sue you again, this is the reason why. I got about 20 of these. The long form video is up, monetized. Their censorship rooms, they don't know who's in. Yo, Victor Rice. What's going on, Victor? Victor's a new member. Welcome, Victor. Thank you. I appreciate you joining. God bless you. Thank you for becoming a DLZ member. But check this out. This is absolutely criminal. They're just absolute. Utah Cop Watch. What's going on, Playboy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. So check this out. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Watch this video, and then you tell me if I don't have a right to post videos as well.
Silly.
Okay.
You are, Mr. Shannon. You're going to look silly.
Fine.
How long you been a copper for?
5 years.
Then you should know better.
All my information's online.
Then you should know better.
You know how it goes, okay?
You must be a millennial. Then what are you doing here right now?
I don't know. Maybe we're the same age.
No, I'm 10 years older than you are.
All right,
You're 38. I'm 48.
So I have the door shut. Okay?
Yeah, I see that. So are you going to give me a directive?
You are being respectful. So you can stay right here. Okay?
I know. Oh, thanks so much for allowing me to stand on a public street.
I want you to
Gosh,
understand
you know what? We live at the whim of these coppers.
If I have to,
you're going to threaten me now?
No, I'm going to give you some information.
Are you going to give me a directive?
I'm going to give you some information. No, you're going to.
From the investigation.
You decided to do this.
To watch you.
Listen, I'm ready for you to arrest me, bro. I'm ready.
I can give you a direction to stand elsewhere to make me feel safe.
And I'll tell you the answer is no. You're going to look silly.
Okay.
You are, Mr. Shannon. You're going to look silly. How long you been a copper for?
5 years.
Then you should know better.
All my information's online.
Then you should know better.
You know how.
You must be a millennial. Then what are you doing here right now?
I don't know. Maybe we're the same age.
No, I'm 10 years older than you are.
All right.
So can anybody tell me why that video is demonetized? Can anybody explain to me why that video is demonetized? I'm not allowed to tell the state no on camera. I don't understand why that video is demonetized. Why is that video demonetized? How come? How come? Why is the video demonetized? I shouldn't be upset about it. I should just be okay with it. I should just accept it. I'm not sure if you guys know it or not, but when you dedicate to being a freedom fighter, this is how you make a living. You make a living by creating videos that make a little bit of money. We're not rich. DLZ Clips and I are not rich. We're not rolling in dough. I donate money all the time to people. I donated money today that people don't even know about, but I'll keep doing it. I don't think that you should hoard finances. You're not going to die with it. You're going to die and the money's going to be left behind. And then the people who cared about you are going to fight over your money. What are you keeping it for? For what? You're just starting fights with that money. Do not hold on to it. You ain't going to do diddly bupkis with it when you're dead. When you are dead. Yeah, Scott, they sure do. They sure do, Scott. So let's take a look at that email real quick. Let's take a look at the email that you're talking about. Here's the notification that they sent me. Excuse me. Here is the notification that they sent me. I'll show it to you. So check this out. So let me show you the video let me show you what they sent me, and then we're going to jump into some videos here that I'm going to share with you guys today. So this is what they sent me. That's it right there. They sent me that right there. And they said, limited or no AdSense left. After manually reviewing your video, we confirmed that it isn't suitable for all advertisers. As a result, it will continue to run limited or no ads. Listen, Pig, the answer is no. So what happens there when they do that is they put your video in a different category where people won't see your video. And if people don't see the video, then they don't subscribe, they don't like, they don't comment, they don't share. And then we don't do as many sales in DLZ, deletelaws.com, which is how Colin and I pay the bills. Colin is over at DLZ Clips. That's how we make money. We make money by people seeing our videos. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just a finance thing. You have a job. This is my job. People often chime in and say, get a job. Bro, this is my job. And my job makes enough money where I can pay Colin at DLZ Clips and pay myself and make a living. So the people who chime in and say, get a job, just remember, my job pays for two people. for me and Colin. So does your job pay for two people's income? So I'm just irritated that oh, is that right? It's Mikey B said he got comments warning today from YouTube. So they think that they're going to be able to censor their way into like a better world. I can't get my head around it. What do you think? You think if you censor people from saying Nazi or Enner or any other racial slur, you think you're making the world a better place? You're not. Let them say what they want and let us see their faces and know who they are. If I hate cops, which I openly hate cops, I should be able to hate cops all I want and not be censored. I hate cops. I freaking hate them. I don't like them. I don't respect them. I don't like this organization. I don't like law enforcers. I don't like it. I don't like cops. I think they're nasty, disgusting pigs. And that they put on this front like, I have a right to go home safe to my family too, while you ruin other people's lives that day. No, you don't. You don't have that luxury of saying nonsense like that when you hurt, rape, and kill, persecute, prosecute, torture other people. And then say, I have a right to go home safe to my family. And when you hear that, you say to them, how many people's family did you ruin this week? How many people did you give them the worst day of their life this week? Because I haven't given anybody the worst day of their life this week. I've given 0 people the worst day of their life this week. Meanwhile, there are thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of pigs all over our country who will ruin people's lives today. It will be the worst day of your entire life. The worst day of your entire life once you are forced to interact with one of these jackboot thug pigs. I had a piece of gel or something right there. Something about Mary in my hair there. Woo, something about Mary in my hair. Are they going to censor that? You can't make any jokes? I mean, they're censoring Mikey B's comments. The simple fact of the matter is another company has to rise up that doesn't censor people and allows us the same tools because and facilitates or has the same tools. As long as they are allowed to censor us, we're never going to be able to really properly take on a bad government. That's the whole reason for the First Amendment. Jackboot thug pig. Can you guys just type that in the comment section real quick? Just type that in the comment section real fast. Jackboot thug pig. What do you guys think of this? Check this out. Check this out, bad chicken. Check this out, bad chicken. Check it out, bad chicken. I'm thinking about these, but I'm open to other suggestions. That's why I'm showing it to you guys. I only have so many skills. I mean, if I was going to be honest, I would say that I have very few skills and I'm not skilled in most things. In the things that I'm skilled in, I try to be as highly skilled as I can in those particular things. Now, these particular things, what I did is I just created a block for a t-shirt, and I want to know what you guys think. I'm open to someone else creating a better design and sending it to me and be like, yo, use this, and I'll give you a free t-shirt, one for you, one for your husband or wife. So, but I'm going to make a t-shirt, and I'm just going to go through Teespring so I don't have to touch a single t-shirt. I am not touching t-shirts. So I made this one, Eat My Shorts Copper, Delete Laws. There's that t-shirt right there. That's one option, but listen, I'm open to now. DLZ Clips put Bart Simpson on there. I'm not putting Bart Simpson on my t-shirts. So you tell me. There's Eat My Shorts Copper, and it says Delete Laws. What do you guys think of that one? Witch on Fire. What's going on? What's going on, Witch on Fire? That's a friend of mine right there, y'all. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming. DJ Smith, what is going on? I hope you caught last night's live, Witch on Fire. I hope you caught that, or the night before. I can't remember which one. Jackboot Thug Pig. Okay, and let's check out the there it is, JBTP, Jackboot Thug Pig. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that. And what do you guys think of this one right here? Jackboot Thug Pig. What do you think of that one? And listen, you guys are more than welcome to create a design and send it in to me. You can email me at deletelaws@gmail.com or delete laws clips over there at DLZ Clips. That he's down there. You can't see him, but he's often down there going, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Did everybody hit the like button? Did you hit the like button today? Have you hit the like button? Take your finger, pull it out your nose, and hit the like button. I think I'd like a better Eat My Shorts Copper. Listen, I am not talented in graphic design, okay? I'm not good at it. I didn't train on it. I know a tiny bit of it. I'm better than some people. worse than most who are good at it. So, you know, look, I have no bones about it. Eat My Shorts copper. I just went with 4 different colors. But what do you guys think? You know, and that's Drukwide, Drukwide font. The font is Druk, Drukwide. I thought it was Drunkwide, but it's Drukwide. So Eat My Shorts copper has got to be created. Whether or not I do it or someone sends me something that's badass, what's going on, Playboy? Listen, you know, can you guys watch my longer videos? Can you guys please watch my longer videos? It's horrible because I know that I'm one of the best in the game at auditing cops. However, if you guys don't watch my videos, the long form videos, if you just watch the 60-second clip, it really affects the channel in a negative way. A lot of the long form videos have 2,000, 3,000 views. I used to average 5,000 views on long form videos, but since shorts came out, all y'all, maybe not y'all, but a lot of people just watch my short form videos, 60 seconds, and then they're out. Well, just so you know, on the best short video I have, you make $100. It's really tough. It sucks that I have to worry about keeping the wheels on the car as I freedom fight down the road. And by the way, thank you guys. Someone sent me I think Michael Dolan today sent in a couple bucks for Floyd Wallace's bail fund, and a few people sent in like $5. So but people not watching the long form videos is absolutely crushing us. You can ask DLZ Clips, it's crushing us. And then the censorship. So what they're doing now on all my shorts is they're demonetizing my shorts. Well, listen, if you make 30, 40, 50 bucks on a short and we kick out 6 a day, that's enough. You'll be okay. It'll be enough. But if we don't, then if they demonetize half of them, yo, Don Andre Investigations is in the room, everybody. What is up? Don Andre saying hello for Press with Rancor. What is going on with the Playboy? Don Andre Investigations. You guys want to see something? Let me show you guys something real quick. Let me show you something really quickly. Okay. Just real fast. I will pull it up here. YouTube, Don Andre Investigations. Don Andre Investigations. Okay, so let me share this with you guys. So if you want to see like the king of long form videos that people watch his videos, you guys take a look at Don Andre Investigations. I mean, this guy, this is Don Andre Investigations. If you guys are not subscribed, he's got 137,000 subscribers, but they you know, he gets a lot more views than that. So this is his lifetime, 51.8 million. And then you come down here and you go to his videos and just go to videos right here. We'll just go to the most recent ones. But I mean, check this out. 176,000 people watch this video. California cop thinks he's in the UFC. 130,000 people watch this video. California cop ridicules woman in the police station. Arizona cop ends life of man begging for his life. You know, I was going to cover this one right here, actually. Texas cop. I mean, look at the views on this guy's channel. I mean, it's only because he's one of the best investigative journalists in America, like period. I mean, just period. Like he's an unbelievable journalist. Minnesota cop tries to execute dog in the family's backyard. Like, wow. So good, Don Andre. Your channel is like literally one of the best on YouTube. It's just so dope. Let me drop the link for his channel down here. Let me drop the link for his channel right there. I'll drop it down in the comment section. Make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to Don Andre Investigations. Where's that link at? There it is. Yeah, look at that. Florida cop, 488,000 views. I mean, this guy, he puts together some quality content. Illinois cop lie about turn. And this was a DPN right here. DPN who passed away this last year. Good friend of mine. That's Don Andre right there on the right. Good to see you, Don Andre. What's up with the Playboy? What is up with the Playboy? All righty. My email address is deletelaws@gmail.com. That's with a Z. Deletelaws@gmail.com for those t-shirts. If someone comes up with better t-shirts. I was also designing one that says press illegal to detain. And DLZ Clips and I were kicking that back and forth, but I want a big press. You know the press box on a shirt, you know, it goes right here. It says press. And then I wanted to put illegal to detain like somewhere on it. And we came up with a couple designs, but I'm just going to have to use Teespring. Don Andre, someone wants your email address. Oh, that's my email address. I get so many emails. It's unbelievable. It really, truly is. It really, truly is. And that's the other email if you want to shoot me an email. Yeah, DPN has passed away, unfortunately. And that's for you right there, Don Andre. Can you put your email to contact you? I think it's, I don't know it. I don't know it. So if you put it up, I will. I think you can go to his page and you can find it. There it is right there. ASDDocsTips@gmail.com. That's Don Andre Investigations email address. So check that bad chicken out. Check that bad chicken. Check it. Check it. Hey, Brandon, thanks for the Cash App, dude. I appreciate it. God bless you, man. God bless you. Thank you for the Cash App, Brandon. Brandon just sent me a Cash App. August 30th. Okay. All righty then. All righty then. Don Andre, I'm going to be covering one of your videos tomorrow. I got an email about one of your videos. It's great that you're here because someone sent me one of your videos today and said, "Can you cover this?" And so I said to him, "Yes, I will." So tomorrow, everybody tune in, and I'm going to cover Don Andre Investigates. And then Lenny just chimed in. I've shared this man many times. He's a great auditor and investigator. Yeah. I don't know if Don Andre does any audits. I don't think that he does. I think he's an investigative journalist. I think. I mean, Don Andre, have you done any audits as well? I'm not quite sure. But Jackboot Thug Pigs, what's going on? What is going on? All right, I'm going to show you guys this video today. And listen, I'll be honest with you. This is going to be disturbing. You're going to be a little bit annoyed. A little bit annoyed when you see this Jaybird video. It's a little bit irritating, to be honest with you. I mean, how many people know that, though? How many people know that when you watch cop videos that you're going to be aggravated by the time you're done watching it? Put a 1 in the chat if it aggravates you to watch cops ruin people's lives. Put a 1 in the chat if it affects you spiritually, emotionally, if it affects your brain, it affects your heart. Put a 1 in the chat if watching cops abuse people hurts you. If maybe you're not the biggest empath in the world, but you're a big enough empath to put yourself in that position for a moment and go, man, that's just not right. Now, me, I'm a huge empath, so I can watch someone's videos and just break down crying watching the video because it's just so tough. Other people are not as empathetic. I understand that. You don't have to be. You don't have to sit there and cry like a big boy. Cry like a big boy. Because you don't cry like a little girl. We all cry. Everybody cries. If you don't cry, you should cry more often. Make you feel better. I cry probably once every couple weeks, I guess. Once every couple weeks, I try to get a good cry in, you know. And it's funny because I can feel it coming. I can feel it. I can feel it in my chest, and I'll be like, all right. And then I just put on like an insurance commercial. Little Jane's not going to see her dad ever again. Ah! I'm crying. Michael Dolan. What is going on, Team DLZ? What is going on, Playboy? What's going on with the Playboy? First Amendment audit. This is from Jaybird. So let's check this out. Jaybird, let's subscribe to Jaybird's channel. Let's give him a thumbs up. Everybody get over here right now. Let me drop the link down here in the chat. Colin, will you pop over to YouTube and drop that link and title that link Jaybird on the real YouTube channel? Because you can leave live comments or real comments. So you got to get over there and pop that link. And that's Jaybird's channel right there. This only has 200 views. This video only has 200 views. Got a ponytail pig in there. Got a ponytail. Nice, Jaybird. Nice, Jaybird. So you only got 6 comments. Team DLZ is rolling through. There that is. All righty. Let me open this bad chicken up so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. There it is. I just dropped a comment for him. Team DLZ is rolling through. And then I hit the like button for this person, for Jaybird right there. 380 subscribers. Let's get that up to 450. Let's just get this up. 70 people. Get over there and subscribe to this man's channel. I gave him a thumbs up, and let's get into it. So someone said, why dose? He repeat himself. I repeat myself a lot because I learned that the way that people's brain learns is if you repeat something over and over and over and over again. And you can see that the teachings that I was educated on are the same teachings that politicians use. They'll get up there with their talking points and they'll say, so what happened to that guy's dog? And they'll go, I want to talk about the clean waterways in Ohio. You're like, I asked you about a guy's dog. The waterways in Ohio are clean. And they just continue to repeat the same thing, which is so that's why I repeat myself a lot. But let's get into it a little bit.
Videos to do that before and still
Get a green spot in and out of here. I might be able to bring up right now this whole intersection needs to be shut down.
Nice work, Jay Bird. Nice journalism, brother. Did you see him look at? Did you see her look at Jay Bird like he's short? Take a look at how she looks at him. She looks at him like he's an insect or he's just some itty bitty person. She gave him the up down.
Well, you can't
Hey,
record
sir, you can
my.
record all you want. Do not record my.
I can record anything I can see in public.
You cannot record
You cannot
sensitive
record
information.
this.
Okay.
I can record anything I can see in public.
Spot on, Jay Bird. Put a 1 in the chat if you know you can record anything you see in public, period.
You're blocking the sidewalk.
I need you to back up. You can record. Just
You're
back
blocking the sidewalk.
You can back up. Just record. You can record. Just back up for me. You're fine.
I can stand wherever I want.
You can record. You can record. You don't tell me I can record. It's my right, my God-given right. And once again, this is in the state of Ohio.
You cannot interfere with what we're doing right now, sir.
He's standing there with a camera, douchebag. You're interfering with yourself.
I'm not interfering. Interfering is a physical act.
We tell you to back up, back up.
I'm not interfering.
Keystone Cops.
You can't see what's on my computer.
I can film anything I can see in public. It's the First Amendment. You're blocking the sidewalk.
So they just don't like him. They don't want him there recording. If they just continued to do their job and ignored him, there would be no problem.
I like your ponytail. Exercising my First Amendment right.
Back up a little bit so she's in a safe zone.
She's in the sidewalk.
This is so stupid. Did you hear? Did you hear what that copper just said? Back up a little bit so she's in a safe zone. It's just not happening. They're lying. People are not just randomly attacking police because they're standing there. It's just such a BS, bald-faced, total fabricated lie. People are not randomly attacking cops. And when they do, God rest their soul, they just kill them. There's no warning. The psychos don't come up with a camera and start investigating. The psychos come up with a gun and just start shooting. That psycho in Dallas killed 6 cops in like 10 seconds. If you wanted to kill the police, you certainly wouldn't walk up with your camera rolling. These dunce cap pigs, jackboot thug pigs, they know that we're going to record them now, but they still act as though it's about officer safety. Don't be too close with your camera. It's about officer. No, it's so you can hide the tyrannical BS you do. It's so that you can hide the abuse. It's so that you can hide the lies that when you turn off your microphone and collude to arrest somebody for no good reason, so we can't get it on camera and hear the lies that you muted on your body cam. Why? They've ruined body cam. It's totally ruined. We got body cams for transparency. As soon as pigs started getting fired and arrested, they now have all the control in the world over them. Legislation has been passed that gives the body cameras to the cops. It's so morbid. It is so stupid. Why are we still living under this BS? We know that auditors are going. Jaybird has 380 subscribers. This is not what he has been doing for his life. If you are not an auditor yet, pick up a camera and go film a cop at a stop. Let's send a message that the regular public, maybe Jaybird has quite a few videos now, but it takes a while to get 300 or 400 subscribers. It takes a minute. So when this channel here grows at 3,000, 4,000 subscribers in a day, understand we're striking a nerve. But this jackboot thug pig saying, let's listen to it again. Let's listen to what he says again.
Pick your ponytail.
Call out, I like your ponytail. He said, what are you doing first? Hey, douche, do you not see the camera in his hand?
Exercising my First Amendment right.
Back up a little bit so she's in a safe zone.
I'm exercising my First Amendment right.
Back up a little bit so she's in a safe zone.
She's in the sidewalk. She can move. I'm on the sidewalk.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. You can record all you want.
Oh, she's like screaming at me.
Probably because you're at an unsafe distance.
Unsafe? It's an unsafe distance. If you're scared, get a new job. If you're scared of the guy with the camera, get a new job. It's not unsafe. That's a lie. That's an absolute and total fabricated freaking lie.
Unsafe distance. You have to put up a...
She doesn't need any space. He's free. He can stand. You don't need safe spaces. Where did that start? Let's go back. Where did that start? Didn't that start in Berkeley, California with the triggered liberals who created safe spaces on Berkeley campus? Isn't that where that started? You need a safe space. She needs a safe space. You see the taser on him. You see the torture cuffs. You see the gun. You see she's got an AR-15 in that rig somewhere, or a shotgun in that rig somewhere. What is this lie? Then for every auditor out there, the next time you hear she's in an unsafe area, unsafe this, unsafe that, say, are you kidding me? Don't you guys have memo about auditors? Isn't there memos going around emails about people filming cops? So then you know I'm here to film you. There's nothing unsafe about my camera filming you. What's unsafe is me here around you, you jackboot thug pig. That's what's unsafe right now. God bless America.
Police line. You have to create a perimeter.
And now, once again, let me go back into it so I can get more hate mail. Let me go back into it again, but I will. Now you have a damsel in distress calling out for a man to help her. And so the man on the scene will now change. How he would be when it's just men button heads is one way. Now that there's a damsel in distress screaming, he's too close to me. Whether you like it or not, there's still men and there's still women. And any woman who I scream, help me, even no matter, I'm not a pig and I never would be. If I hear someone screaming outside, someone help me, and it's a woman's voice, I'm going to go help her. I'm going to get my gun right here, sitting right here. I'm going to take my gun. I'm going to walk outside and I'm going to say, who needs help? Because it's a woman screaming. It changes the dynamics of how men work in a potentially violent situation. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have any discriminatory feelings towards women. I know that the psychology between men and women, when a woman is in distress and she has is your voice like that? Does your voice sound, You don't sound like that. You're a man. Woman sounds like a woman. You put men and women in an unsafe situation when it's going to be a physical interaction in a versus competition sort, and the woman is screaming for help. It changes every man's emotional reaction. Every one of us, if you got a pair of cojones and you hear a woman screaming, bro, I'm too old to fight you fair. If I hear a woman screaming and you're abusing her, you're not going to see me coming. I'm going to take you out from the side. I'm too old to fight fair against some young man beating on a woman. But if I see it, I'll sneak attack your ass, or I'll pull my gun out, and then you'll really have to deal with it. I'm not going to watch a man beat a woman in front of me. I'm not going to listen for a woman cry for help and me stand dormant. And that's why women should not be cops. It has nothing to do with male chauvinism or toxic masculinity. It has nothing to do with, I don't think that women are capable of doing damn hard work. It has to do with, it changes the psychology of how the man will react in any given situation. And that's what I'm talking about.
I'm allowed to film anything I can see in public.
Absolutely.
So
disputed that.
she's upset.
She's not upset.
All right.
She's being direct.
I had to explain it. Obstructing is a physical act, and I'm just standing here. So
How are you making it seem better, though? How are you making it seem better?
making the public aware, making police aware of what they're supposed to be doing, making sure you guys know, some of your Constitution. You're interrupting me.
Yeah.
I'm making sure that you guys know, what you're supposed to be doing, what you're not supposed to be doing,
So,
and protecting
how are you helping the victims?
protecting the First Amendment, filming whatever I can, anything in public I'm allowed to film.
Gotcha. Just make sure you stay back at a safe distance, okay? You can film whatever you need to film.
A safe distance would be a police line. You have to put up a yellow tape.
And then
I'm on a public sidewalk.
So then once again, listen, she's crying out about her safety in front of a large male. This is a large man. This is a small little beta man, but that's okay. This is a large man who's beta that now has an excuse to be violent. She's not safe, she said.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
So I just need you to just back up just a little bit because she got personal information on this.
I'm allowed to film anything I can see in public. It's First Amendment, Constitution. It's my shield. Like you have that badge. The Constitution is my shield. It protects me.
I get you.
So Jaybird, I'm not sure if you saw or not. Jaybird's in the chat right now. So, Jaybird, I'm not sure what state you're in. So let me withhold it. But there's something I want to tell you.
But I'm saying, but you're not privy to the information that's on the screen.
Ohio.
It's up to you guys to protect it and make sure nobody can see
We're
it.
trying to.
Because I'm allowed to film anything I can see in public.
I got you.
This is a First Amendment audit. It's going on YouTube.
For sure.
There you go, right there. There's a solution to their problem right there. There's the solution to their problem right there. Nice work, Jaybird. Nice journalism, showing us the whole scene. So you see where they are? They've quite literally blocked the entrance to a gas station. There's the gas station. Now there's the copper in the driveway on the sidewalk as well. They put themselves in the middle of everything and then say, don't film us over here. You're right in the middle of everything. They put themselves in the middle of the world, which we don't want that.
Ma'am, you're blocking the sidewalk.
You could pull her car in 5 feet. And so now this woman is in physical charge of the auditor, which he's a man. And tell me that itty bitty chick right there is not going to cause an emotional reaction in this great big large man right here. If she needs help, he's going to help her 100% above and beyond how he would help me, because I can handle myself. This woman could not handle herself. Wouldn't be possible. Look at how concerned she is with the guy filming her. And look at him. Look at the look on his face. Take a look. He's looking right at Jaybird. Take a look. What are you so concerned about? Don't you guys have bulletin boards anymore? Don't they tell you that we're going to be filming you? Look at someone screenshot that. I'm going to real quick. I'm going to screenshot this. Hold on. This is going to go in my community tab. Are you a First Amendment? Are you a First Amendment auditor? You see the look you gave him?
Maynard.
Maynard. The guy's name's Maynard. Anybody named Maynard? Sorry, just kidding. But look how tiny she is. That's like that would be like wrestling a 12-year-old boy. He's tiny. He's not qualified to do that job. Sorry. Great journalism. Good job. Great job. Jaybird on the scene. Good job, Jaybird. I love that. I love seeing the curtain. You see this, the airbag curtain? I love that worked. That makes me so happy. So many people have died needlessly when a simple airbag curtain can drop down with this technology we have today. So look at the scene. Nice job, Jaybird. Look at the scene. That another cop is coming in. Don't they have enough cops there to handle it already? What do they say? What do they say? I said that we need to change policing altogether, put them all in cameras, have them wear peace officers' outfits, and get rid of the guns on them, have decentralized location, because we're wasting so much money, so many resources on paying cops who are literally just checking out what's going on around there. And they're not defending anybody's rights, and they're not investigating crime. They're just going to go check out what's going on over here. I don't know, Jaybird. It looks like some kind of accident or something there, right? But they're just wasting our money. Why is another cop coming? How many cops do you need? I counted 3 or 4 there. You need more than 3 or 4 cops to do an accident investigation? I'm just wondering. Jackboot Thug Pig says Jackboot Thug Pigs. I agree with that. I mean, great journalism, Jaybird, showing us what's going on. You know, a lot of auditors could learn from Jaybird because we don't just want to see the cops. I want to know the scene. Be a journalist on that scene like Jaybird is. Show me what's going on. Great work, Jaybird. Nice. Now there's something in the sidewalk here. The tailgate of the truck that was in some sort of accident. I don't know what happened here yet. It looks like a car accident. I don't know who ran the light or didn't, whatever. Now he's showing that now Jaybird, the journalist, is showing us how the traffic is all backed up because there's an accident, but there's cop cars all over the roads too. Nice whip, bro. Okay, so that's where the car hit the truck. Good job, Jaybird. Man, you're doing good, dude.
Number 9. Vehicles impeding. Your vehicle is impeding the flow of traffic on the sidewalk. You need to move your vehicle. Number 9.
I agree. Why can't she pull the car in 4 feet so the sidewalk's not blocked? Just like the copper who left the woman on the railroad tracks. This is ridiculous. Jaybird has every right to be there. That is now a matter of public interest. He is working as a member of the press.
Hey, be careful walking around the cop's car. She don't want to move. She thinks everybody's safe right there. She thinks that's where she's supposed to park. She's blocking the sidewalk.
Why didn't she pull her car in?
Oh, that's one of them.
Pull the car in. I'll tell you, Jaybird, I would be steaming pissed. I've been in this exact situation several times. Look at that car, man. For the love of God, I hope they're okay. Look at that car. Dang. Okay, wait. Okay. Do you hear him talking? And he's been in a car accident? And he's giving a statement to that cop? That cop can make a determination. Let me. Okay. If you get into a car accident, this is important information. When the cop comes up, he's investigating for crimes. He's not your insurance adjuster. You should have your trifold in your car. When he comes up, he says, "What happened?" And you say, "I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent." Let the other person tell their story. This is a civil matter. Your insurance adjuster will decide who's at fault. If you give a statement to the cop, it'll be used against you. 100%. You might be charged with a crime. If you get into a car accident, you reach up in your visor, you pull your trifold out of your mangled car, and he says, "What happened?" And you say, "I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent." You show it to the camera. You show it to the cop. Do not talk to cops. It's not going to help you. He's giving a statement. He's giving a statement. When will you learn? When will you learn? They're not going to help you with your statement. It will only be used against you. I promise you. It will only be used against you. It will not ever be for your benefit. So that dunce cap, that jackboot thug pig ponytail, after she said, "You can't film my monitor," she leaves her monitor open. Guys, you're running back, she got distracted. Remember, boys and girls, remember, she's flustered. She's been thrust into a position where she's telling a man what to do with his physical body. Go over there. This isn't her child. This is a man she's talking to. She's flustered. If I tell you to go stand over there and you're roaming around, I don't give a shit. I don't care. You're not going to whoop my butt, and I got a gun. I'm not scared of you. As long as I know you don't, not grabbing my holster, which is a 1 in a million, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you without my gun. My only concern is that you have a gun. But she's flustered. She's been put in a position where she has to tell a man what to do, and women cannot tell men what to do physically.
We're about to get it out.
She's about 4 foot nothing. Parked on the sidewalk.
Okay. So now we're going to rush through this a little bit so we don't have to watch a car get towed away. And then right here, what does this copper say to Jaybird right here? I saw him for a moment. He passes by. I don't think he says anything else. Okay. And then so just so you guys know, after this, according to Jaybird, Jaybird is going to be charged. He's going to be charged with a crime. They're going to charge him with a crime later. If Jaybird's still in here, I think Colin's going to send you a link to StreamYard, and I'll bring you on for a couple minutes, and we can talk about exactly what happened with those jackboot thug pigs, because what's going to happen after this is they're going to charge him with a crime. So let's just play out whatever the crime is. Misdemeanor, interfering, whatever. If it was a felony, they think they would go and arrest him. So I think it's a misdemeanor, but we'll bring him on in a minute. But just think about this for a moment. Whatever crime they're charging him with, whatever crime they're trying to charge Jaybird with, right? What essentially the crime boils down to, which is a criminal thing. They want his money. There it is. They want his money. They want Jaybird. They want your money. Give them your money. You were on the scene of that accident and the cops didn't like you there. And so now you need to pay the state because they you made that ponytail uncomfortable. You made her not feel safe. You made her not feel safe because you were there. You were there and existing. Put a 1 in the chat if that gas station has cameras around it. Put a 1 in the chat if that gas station have cameras around it. Put a 1 in the chat if those cops have cameras on them or in their car. Put a 1 in the chat. I don't. Maybe Whitehall or Whitehorse, Ohio doesn't have them. I don't know. But you figure. Put a 1 in the chat if a lot of the cars passing the scene have dash cameras, and if there was a pop, a shooting or violence, that someone with their dash cam would catch that on camera. Put a 1 in the chat if that tow truck driver likely has a dash cam. Put a 1 in the chat if someone in the gas pumps likely has a dash cam. Put a 1 in the chat if there's other people filming probably who aren't on scene that are filming from afar. Put a 1 in the chat if that's happening. But the problem is Jaybird. Jaybird is the whole problem here. He was there on the scene filming them, and he could have been filming her monitor. And some information could leak about somebody. Might. It is just so preposterous to me, the world that we're living in right now. It is just unfreaking believable. You know what? I was actually, when I was earlier today, when someone sent me, so if Jaybird can get on, well, I'll have him on after the next video. But let's everybody just real quick, give a round of applause. A round of applause for Jaybird. A round of applause, everybody. A round of applause. Nice audit, Jaybird. You showed us the scene. You were up close so we could see what was going on. He wasn't insulting to the coppers on the scene. We didn't try to be confrontational. He worked it for public safety, trying to get the car off the sidewalk and out of the driveway. Jaybird, I cannot commend you enough for what you did. That was great. So, all righty then. Everybody do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Take your finger right there. Jeff hates pigs. And hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit it. Woke Pete, hit it. Jack Boot Thug Pigs, your confidence is poquito. Where's Joel? I haven't seen Joel in a minute. Is Chevy in here? I haven't seen Chevy in a second. Richie, what's going on? Knight Rider, what is up? CSE, Shock Professor, Bronco Nation family. What's up, Brandon? Brandonian, Michael Dolan, mi amigo, Katie. KT is, I love you. Love you. Stokes, what's going on? Good to see you too. How is everybody? EXP, what is going on? Young P, how are you, my friend? How are you? Tempest, what is up? Denty Jen, Mr. Staying Lawful, what's going on? Good room, man. Good room full of people. Oh, is that right? So, okay, let's just take a look. Let's take a look real quick. Let's pop over to Jaybird's community tab real quick, and we're going to take a look at his the charging documents for what he got charged with. So let me go right here. We're going to pop right here. Let me pop over the camera real fast. Let's get him some subscribers too. So, okay, cool. There it is right there. Okay, so let me share the screen with you guys so you can see what I'm looking at. What's up, Playboys? What's going on? Did you guys put Jack Boot Thug Pig down in the comment section? JBTP. Did anybody put JBTP? Did anybody put JBTP? That's why I repeat myself, so people learn it. And by the way, in education on YouTube, just so you guys know, you can check a website called Social Blade. We are about 1,700th in the country on education. Delete Laws, DLZ team, right here, Team DLZ. We are this Brian from Here's the Deal told me these stats. 1,700th in the country in education, which that's about to change because, woo. Okay, let me just show you Jaybird's. Let me just show you Jaybird's tab here. Okay. Cool. Now let me zoom in on his stuff here. So DLZ 1984 charging me for exercising my First Amendment right. Please see video. Oh, you tagged me in this. Okay. Complaint being sworn that the main defendant, 31st day of July. I can barely read that. Can anybody read? A law enforcement officer, the Ohio. God, this is terrible writing. Violation 2917.13. I'm very familiar with doing this. So the Ohio code. 1 second here. 2917.13. .13. I'm so sorry. Okay, so that's what this is. I can't read that report very well, but they charged him. And so let me show you what that is. Can you guys see that? Failure to obey a lawful order of any law enforcement officer engaged in the law enforcement officer's duties at the scene of or in connection with a fire, accident, disaster, riot, or emergency of any kind. So that's completely unconstitutional. You 100% can sue Ohio for that statute. That it's an unlawful order. So let's break that down constitutionally. Jaybird, make sure there's a light behind your face. Get ready, bro. Let's bring you in. So Jaybird, everybody, welcome Jaybird to the chat. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm freaking out right now.
Well, you're gonna
I'm live from New York City, right down the street from Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, that's great. That's
Thank
great.
you for having me, man. I appreciate this so much.
Listen, bro, you're doing good work. First of all, thank you for what you're doing. You're doing excellent journalism. That I see. There's auditors out there who are known and have hundreds of thousands or thousands of followers, and they're really not very good at what they do. They're really not very good at what they do. Where you, on the other hand, Raggle Monkey is here. This guy does. He's great. I love Raggle Monkey. So, thank you for your service, first of all. So now they're charging you with not obeying a command from an officer when they're doing their job. Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess they asked me to step back. And if you look closely, because I remember this distinctly, I really did not want to step back. And if you look closely, you'll notice that I did step back. And in the reflection of the door of the car, you can see me step back. And then another time she had told me to step back, I turned around and kind of walked away reluctantly.
You know, you're going to have to hire counsel. So I can't give you legal advice, but from my perspective, as a constitutional law scholar, you had every right to be in that parking lot. It became a matter of public interest. You were working as a member of the press, and you weren't interfering with what they were doing by filming what was going on. And they just didn't like you being there.
I learned everything from you.
What?
I knew what you just said was true. I knew I wasn't breaking the law. And everything I learned from you. You know, I thought the cops could always just tell me what to do and where to stand. And from watching your videos, I'm like, what? So, you know, I go out there and they try to tell me what to do, where to stand. And I'm like, I can stand wherever I want. And everything I know so far, I learned from you and watching your videos.
Wow, dude. That honestly is the best compliment I've gotten this year. Thank you. I'm glad you've learned so much. So what they charged you with as well is unconstitutional. You definitely, from my perspective, can sue them. And you absolutely should. You absolutely should. And I will.
I don't know where to start. I go to arraignment on the 21st, and my probation officer isn't too happy about it.
So are you on probation for a felony or a misdemeanor?
No, I have no felonies. It's a misdemeanor.
Man, I'm so sorry. You were charged by the state.
You know, I've had Whitehall stepping on my rights and on my neck since I was a minor. One time they came to my apartment in Columbus, just outside of Whitehall. I was accused of breaking into someone's house and beating someone up, which was completely untrue. And they just came to my house, kicked my door down, and took me to jail. And then, you know, the person recanted their story because they knew that I had witnesses. So that was all dismissed. They've just been, my record with Whitehall is they probably have my picture hanging up at the police station. They just hate me with a passion personally, and they throw everything they can at me, and they've been doing it since I was 16 years old.
Well, just so they know, we hate them too. we hate you. We hate you back. You're the enemy of the people. You're the enemy of freedom. You are literally signed up to be a Nazi in our country with checkpoints and everything. And if you're in Ohio,
yeah,
one of the biggest police states in America, and everybody knows about Ohio because I went there. No matter where I went, it was corrupt to the core. So you Ohio pigs, we hate you too. The only difference is that we're not trying to persecute you, prosecute you, and arrest you and charge you with crimes. We're just trying to live our life and be free. I just wanted the cops to know, because they'll all watch. But if they hate you, and I heard what you said, then those Whitehall pigs will tune into this and just let you guys know we hate you too. So it's mutual. So just to clear it though, so that the trolls and people who hate you, what's the misdemeanor for? Air it out now.
Oh, my stuff. It's a violation of a restraining order with X.
Okay. Was she beaten?
No.
Black eyes? Black eyes?
No, I never touched her.
Bloody?
There was nothing physical.
you have an ex and it was a fire. I got a bunch of restraining orders, bro. Because I F you. If we're termed F you. F
Right.
you. I'm not going to do anything to you. I could beat the dog piss out of you. I'm not going to touch you.
Right.
But F you. You want to have it out with me? Let's have it out. I'll bet you crumble and call the cops and say, I'm scared. He's so mean. I'm afraid he's going to go to violence. There's no history of violence. Never assault records do you have?
I have a domestic violence from a while back, but you know.
Are you a woman beater?
No.
You beat on women?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't understand. Once the state charges you and gives you a charge, that's what you
Yes.
are. Now,
I know. Oh, yeah. My life is ruined because of my record. I didn't think it mattered at the time. I took a lot of shit for plea bargains.
Ooh, you took a plea bargain.
I took a lot of plea bargains thinking that it would show that it was a plea bargain, but it's so bad. And I'm really trying to turn things around. I've always had journalism in my blood. I'm a graduate of the Ohio Center for Broadcasting, 2011. So I've never really done much with it. And here lately, I've just had this bug to just video everything I see. And right now I'm in New York City talking to you. I should be recording.
No, you're fine. I mean, New York City's not going anywhere, I hope.
Right.
I hope. So now you're being charged. I mean, awesome. Oh, so cool. Very cool. You're driving, huh?
Yeah. Hauling cargo for people.
Oh, that's great. That's great, Jay Bird. So you did a great job on the audit, and I'm sorry they're persecuting you and prosecuting you. I would have no choice but to sue them. Me personally, I would sue them. You're violating my right to be a journalist. The whole point of journalism, when the official capacities are being used of the public servant, you have a right to film what they're doing. You know, if they want to say you do, I mean, like, what are you talking about? Like, we have a right to film. She could have closed her laptop, right? Like she did eventually, and ignored you.
She could have rolled up the window, and it was a hot day. I'm sure she has air conditioner in there. She would have been more comfortable with the door shut and the window rolled up.
She could have ignored you.
Yeah.
She could have ignored you and not talked to you. So, well, you know, I would fight it if I was you, man.
Where should I start?
You have to get a lawyer. You have to pony up, and you have to get a good lawyer. You have to find a lawyer. You have no choice. They make it so impossible for anybody to help you that's not an attorney. They make it impossible. They do.
I know I'll be seeing a public defender for my arraignment the 21st, but
I mean, you're going to plead not guilty, but you got to get a lawyer. I mean, public pretender.
right.
I mean, it is what it is. The public pretender. How'd the last one go? How'd that deal go for your domestic? How'd that work out for you in the end?
I had a private attorney. I owe him a bunch of money.
Yeah. Well, you may owe another one a bunch of money, but you gotta see. The first rule is do no harm. First rule of everything, and do no harm to you. Do no harm to others. Do no harm. Don't allow yourself to be hurt. You have to fight the charge against you, as though your life depends on it. Although everything depends on it. Because if you don't, they want to put you in a dungeon. They want to take your money. So you may as well give your money to somebody else. And it sucks, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, I've been fighting these bastards for years.
Oh, it's never ending. Once they target you, you're targeted forever.
Yep.
They never stop. And people are like, why don't you move? Oh, I'm a millionaire. I'm just going to pack up and move.
I can't even live in that town. I have business in that town and stuff, but I'm not allowed to live there. They run me off if I try to live in the city limits of Whitehall.
Really? They pull you over all the time?
Oh yeah, they come to my house. They, crimes have been committed against me, and they do nothing about it. And assaults against me, they do nothing. When I call the police, they do nothing. I've been hit by a car, and I tried to report it to the police, and they refused to help me and brought up some old bullshit that I did a long time ago, and said, "Sorry, can't help you."
It's so funny. I can take what you just said and mix it with another interaction I had with a cop. I said to him, this past year I've had to call the cops. It never helped me. It doesn't help
Right.
me. It's never helped me. Like, it always works against me. It always causes me problems, and nothing good happens for me. You know, it's like every time we deal with you guys, it's a nightmare. And, you know, one
time they showed up on the 4th of July and told me to turn my music down. The music was on inside the house, and the neighbors across the street were complaining. So this guy goes around singing patriotic tunes on the 4th of July, and he came to my house and shut down my patriotic music on the 4th of July.
So, okay, let's do this. Go find your attorney. Go get on your horse when you have to, and I mean the phone on the internet, and find your attorney. Set up a GoFundMe, and then I'll direct donations to your GoFundMe. And the GoFundMe should just go directly to for your lawyer costs.
I appreciate that, Chille.
Yeah, set it up. Put your video up there. Tell your story. You know, just a couple paragraphs, and I will promote the GoFundMe so that we can pay your lawyer.
Are you okay with Give, Send, Go?
Better than GoFundMe. I hate GoFundMe. I don't hate them. I don't. They screwed the Canadian truckers, and I just can never get over it.
Right.
So I was an atheist for 20 years before I smoked DMT and I found God.
Congratulations.
Oh, God found me, but I don't want to cry, so don't get me there. So anyway, so I lost myself. So anyway, so then the Canadian truckers, when they took their money from them. So when I was an atheist for 20 years, I had idolized certain different atheists, you know, Richard Dawkins and Neil Tyson deGrasse and Sam Harris. And I read their books, and I thought they were just the best. And then over the scamdemic, they were the ones who were like, you have to take the mandatory medication. You take the mandatory medication. And to be honest with you, it's ruined them for me. I mean, if you read someone's book, you really like them.
Right.
So, you know, it's that's what happened with GoFundMe when they screwed the Canadian truckers I donated to that. Everybody donated to that. We were trying to help the Canadian truckers fight for freedom. And when they snatched their money away, $10 million, I was just,
right.
It's just too bad. So listen, and nobody likes domestic violence. Nobody likes domestic violence charges. I don't know what happened in your case, but I do know we have to more work with couples and figure out how it's going to work out with them, instead of always charging people with crimes. And listen, if you beat your wife, and I don't respect that, but I don't think you did. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. What I'm trying to say is, on the bigger picture, we have a problem in America with domestic violence where we're not solving the problem between couples and solving the problems in the relationships. We're charging people, and then women, even battered women, often go back to the person who battered them. And then if often in a fight or an argument, all the woman has to do is call the cops and say, he pushed me, and you're charged with domestic violence. And it's real. It's very real.
It can domestic violence can actually come out just from an intimidating look.
It's really crazy.
Yeah, and I want you to know, I want everyone to know that they've got me in a program, and it's really been helpful. I'm turning everything around, and it's a whole new life for me. I need to just. Sometimes I wish I could fake my own death,
and be reborn.
Yeah,
funny.
You know, but I gotta deal with you know, what I've done to myself here, and just try to do better.
God bless you, man. I know you're not perfect, and hopefully, you know, you worked out. You're working on your own personal demons and trying to become the best person you can. That's all you can do.
Thank you, Chille.
Unless we're going to throw people in garbage disposals and say, okay, you garbage disposal him. Then
that's right. I've been canceled by my son and people in my family and stuff too. So,
oh man,
you know, I'm just dealing with it, but you know, it's all right. It's going to be all right.
There's a huge personal price to pay.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you think Dana White's kids abandoned him after he smacked his wife? I mean, talking about things that are uncomfortable and hard to talk about. It's a
No.
fair question. Do you think his kids disowned him?
No,
I don't know.
absolutely not.
I don't know.
I don't think they have.
All right, listen, I'll let you go. Anything else you want? Put together your give, send, go, and I will promote it.
All right, thanks. It's so nice to meet you. I hope to speak to you again soon.
Keep auditing, okay?
Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, everyone, and thanks, Chille.
Later, buddy. So there it is. That's, I mean, just so you guys know, I'm not afraid to have any conversation out loud about anything. There's no topic that I wouldn't talk about out loud. Anything in my life I've done ever. Doesn't matter what it is. Told that story last night about the Mexicans, the Browns in jail, putting me in that circle and telling me they're going to knock my teeth out. I haven't told that story in so long. I laid there in bed and thought about it after I told the story. It was so surreal, remembering that, because I haven't talked about it in so many years. I think the last time I told that story was on TikTok in 2021. I haven't talked about it since then. But that was super surreal because I was going to get hurt real bad. I'm super tough. Not against 20 dudes. You're just going to get beat up. You better fight. But you're going to get wasted eventually. But I would, but you're in a closed little area and there's sheets and stuff. They can wrap you up. You have no chance. So, you can run as hard as you want. You can train as hard as you want. You're going to get, if you get jumped by 20 dudes in a jail cell where they have access to sheets, blankets, you're cooked. You're absolutely cooked. So it was kind of a surreal memory I was having in my head last night. And I was like, this is just absolutely so I got this up. Let's reset real quick. All right. Let's reset. You guys good? You guys good? Put your arms up, shake them out. What's up, Playboy? Woo! Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Cop Critics here. What's going on, Cop Critic? Did I see you go by? I sure did. What's up, Cop Critic? Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, brother. Whoop. Keep putting it out there. Okay. Get it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let it go. Wipe it off. Whatever it was, you gotta, woo. You gotta take care of yourself. Blow it out. Get it? You get your body. You good? Shake it out. Shake it out. Wipe it off. Wipe it off. Wipe it off. I'm serious. I do it all the time. Wipe it off. Do you know there was a study done at Harvard University and they wanted to figure out why people sighed? Right? So I didn't read the whole study. I just got the footnotes, but the footnotes were that the reason why people sigh is it is an emotional reset. It's an emotional reset. So if you ever hear someone go, they're resetting. Their brain is resetting. So I know it. You're welcome, Jaybird. Good to see you, man. Good luck. Your brain's resetting. So I often just take it to another level. I put skin on, I move it around. I wipe that energy, that I change that energy. And because remember, I had that really high blood pressure where I was like, it was really bad. And so I had to just take real precautions to Wim Hof, baby, blow it out. All right, you guys ready for another video? What's up, Playboy? What's up? Who's ready to see some more cops ruin people, charge people, persecute people? Who's ready? Do me a favor. Put in the chat, JBTP. Jackboot Thug Pig, JBTP. Just pop it right in there. JBTP. Jackboot Thug Pig, Butch the original. And then if you would please hit the like button. No, just take it right now. Just stop what you're doing. Reach your finger down and boom, smash it. Looks like that's a thumbs up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do it. Put it on. Smash the like button. Smashing your head, smashing your head, smashing your head, smashing your head. Squish, squish, squish. Squishing your head, squishing your head, squishing your head. Okay. All right, let's watch some more tyranny, everybody. Let's watch the pigs attack and ruin people. Again for fun. They enjoy it. They love it. It's fun. It's their fun time.
I don't know why he pulled me over. I wasn't doing no speeding. I wasn't doing anything wrong. So I don't know why he pulled me over.
Oh my God. Right now, put in the comment section how you feel. Just tell me how that makes you feel. When you look in the review mirror and that's what you see, what the first thing you do, he's got it in his hand. He's already filming. This man is already filming. How do you feel though? Just tell me in the comments. I want to know how you feel when you see this. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Sit in the car.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
What's up?
Sergeant Ship, Mobile Police Department.
What's up?
See your driver's license, please.
What are you pulling me over for?
Well, you were at a
Is that illegal?
business. It was a business. It's not occupied right now.
Well,
It's
they're
closed.
pulling money out.
Okay, that's fine. But you came out of Taco Bell.
That's where you come out at, man.
No, I came out of Taco Bell. You're at the Taco Bell.
You
The bank's to the north.
you come out of the Taco Bell.
Okay, that's fine. You got a driver's license with you?
No, I didn't do anything wrong, man. Get your supervisor, dude.
I am supervisor. Step out of the car. Turn up a change right back.
For what?
Right now, you're under arrest. You're obstructing.
How am I?
What? He's under arrest because he's obstructing? What? I can't. What's he obstructing? The guy walked up and said he's obstructing?
Obstructing.
You're obstructing because you're not giving me your information.
I'll give
Okay. Right. Okay.
you my name, sir.
Well, I'm recording. That's fine. So am I. You're fine. Sit in the car. Sit in the car.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
What's up?
Sergeant Ship, Mobile Police Department.
What's up?
See your driver's license, please.
What are you pulling me over for?
Well, right there. Stop. There's his mistake. What do you care why he's pulling you over? What does it matter to you? It doesn't. As soon as you ask him, what are you pulling me over for? You started a confrontation, bro. You reach up, you pull down your trifold, you pull out your laminated driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance, and you give it to him. That's simple. You gave him right there. He says, you know why I pulled you over? Now he's being aggressive, so he's going to keep coming at you. Then you show him your trifold. I have the right to remain silent. Right there. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. This is over right there. If you have those two steps done, this doesn't happen to you. If you have those two steps done, the beginning of this does not happen to you. It takes 10 minutes to set up your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance on a laminated card. It takes 10 minutes at Kinko's FedEx. Everything you have to provide by law is right here. I got tape on mine. Obviously, I show it to thousands of people. If he had done this, it's over. That is over, and that doesn't happen to him. Jesus freaking Mary, Mother of God. Come on. Get your stuff done. You're watching it. I'm showing it to you. I'm showing it to you, man. This can happen to you. Get your stuff lined out. Jesus criminy, for the love of all that is decent. Don't let this happen to you by you asking him, why'd you pull me over? You don't care. I don't want to get beat up. I don't want to get killed. I don't want to have a fight with this guy I can't fight back. I got my license, my registration, everything needed to be provided by law. It is right there, all laminated. It's freaking laser. In the ones where they want the actual license and registration, I got the actual license and registration right in the car, right? License, registration, proof of insurance is created. I don't need to get my phone out because my phone is in my other hand recording everything. Everything. You can put the actual license, registration, proof of insurance in here, and I'm recording, and I hand it to him. Why'd you pull me over? Nope. Nope. It says right there, everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. It's right there. It's right there. You don't have to say anything other than I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Show it to the camera, show it to the copper. You never have to say another word. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it works out for him. Let's see how it worked out, him saying, why'd you pull me over? Let's see how that panned out for him. He already wrote the cops have been stalking him. So let's see how questioning the cop worked out for him.
Oh, you were
Is that illegal?
business. It was a business. It's not.
Oh, now you're back and forth. You asked, why'd you pull me over? Now you're in a debate with a pig. You're debating a pig now. That's what you're doing.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
What's up?
Sergeant Ship, Mobile Police Department.
What's up?
See your driver's license, please.
What are you pulling me over for?
Well, you were
Is that illegal?
business. It was a business. It's not occupied right now.
Well,
It's
they're
closed.
pulling money out.
Okay, that's fine. But you came out of Taco Bell.
That's where you come out at, man.
No, I came out of Taco Bell. You're at the Taco Bell.
You
The bank's to the north.
you come out of the Taco Bell.
Okay, that's fine. You got a driver's license with you?
No, I didn't do anything wrong, man. Get your supervisor, dude.
I am the supervisor. Step out of the car. Uh-oh. Turn up a change right back.
For what?
Right now, you're under arrest. You're obstructing.
How am I obstructing?
You're obstructing because you're not giving me your information.
I'll give you my name, sir.
Well,
I'm recording.
That's fine, so am I.
I'm recording.
That's fine. So am I. We're gonna put that.
How can I help you?
But that's not what is required by law. By law, what's required is that you give him your license, registration, and proof of insurance. That's what's required of law. That's what's required. Why don't you have it put together? Why don't you have a backup? Why don't you have one of these in the visor, one of these in the console? Why don't you have it all set up? Why don't you? I can't wrap it around my head when I still see people having to say, hold on, let me get my insurance card out of my phone. Your phone has to be recording a pig. Your phone's got to be recording a pig. The pig that can grab you, the pig that can cuff you in torture cuffs.
You, man?
I'm Officer Newton, Mobile Police Department. Here's a stop to you. You don't have a valid driver's license.
Oh, I don't? How's that?
Hello.
How can I help you, man?
I'm Officer Newton, Mobile Police Department. Here's a stop to you. You don't have a valid driver's license.
Oh, I don't? How's that?
You're Christopher Means.
I've gotten it fixed, man.
Okay, well, no, you haven't.
Yeah.
Not according to the state of Kansas.
I'm not Christopher. You can't. What traffic infraction did I do? Man, listen, I'm a
Tell you what, we'll make this real simple.
Okay.
You hand me a driver's license that says you're not Christopher Means, and
What did you pull me over for?
I have probable cause to believe that you are Christopher Means.
What probable cause is that?
Do not have a valid driver's license.
What probable cause is that?
Step out of the car.
Is that a lawful?
That is a lawful order. Step out of the
What is
vehicle.
your reason?
Step out of the vehicle.
What is your reason?
Because
He doesn't have to have a reason. He can say he was suspicious of you. Terry versus Ohio.
you're under arrest for driving unsuspended.
I'm not driving on suspended.
Are you going to identify yourself?
What did I do to break the law to
Now he's guilty until he proves himself innocent.
identify myself?
I already explained
I didn't make a traffic infraction.
I have already explained that to you.
I didn't make a traffic infraction.
If he listen, I don't agree that I don't agree to the rules that the bullshit rules are created. I don't agree. I don't concur. I don't endorse. They created bullshit rules for us that we have to get to executive power to change. So because they did that, you have to follow those rules or he can attack you. And it says at the top of this video, I'm not sure if you see that or not. Let me open it big so I can read it. Kansas newspaper, rated a few days later.
What traffic infraction did you pull me over for?
Have you wait right there?
You can do whatever you want. You can start recording. You can start recording. I didn't do anything wrong to get pulled over. He's sitting there saying it's something about a suspended license. I have a restricted license, man. You better check your stuff.
Okay. That's not what I'm being told.
Who's telling you what?
My dispatch, when they run your information.
Why are you running my information? What traffic infraction?
114 checking.
What traffic infraction did you pull me over for, man?
I didn't pull you over for a traffic infraction.
So why are you pulling me over? Then you can't pull me over.
Because I have probable cause to believe that you are driving on a suspended license.
Okay. So what is probable cause to believe, and where does that term come from? Anybody? What? Without probable cause is the Fourth Amendment, and no warrant shall issue without probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation. So probable cause to believe, where does that term come from? It comes directly from the oral arguments in the 1968 holding called Terry versus Ohio, where they created reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause to believe, which now makes it so that if a cop believes in his mind that there's probable cause, then there is. You have to understand that. Earlier, Jaybird said that he's learned everything he's learned from me. That's amazing. You have to learn this, that the Fourth Amendment standard is that there has to be probable cause. So the gentleman in the car is actually correct. There's no probable cause for us to interact. We shouldn't be interacting. Because of Terry versus Ohio, that cop can have probable cause to believe and open an investigation on anybody he chooses based on his suspicion of that person. He's investigating this person because he believes that he has a suspended driver's license. He has probable cause to believe. Then, because he has probable cause to believe, he radioed in the guy's information from his tag, and they said, oh, the license is suspended. So now his suspicion has been confirmed because he was allowed to open an investigation on a free American who may be dealing with DMV code things, but that shouldn't be criminals. It shouldn't be criminalized. Your DMV code issue should not be criminalized where you can be hauled off to a dungeon if there's no probable cause of a crime. A crime is where someone or something has been damaged and restitution is due. Or an attempted crime where you have created such malice, pulling a gun on somebody, attempted armed robbery, attempted assault and battery, and people had to hold you off of somebody. You can't freak out on someone like you're going to kick their ass and have 10 people hold you back. It'll be attempted assault and battery, and you very well could be charged for it. There are rules. So the rules created now, like I said earlier, I said you're incorrect to the driver. It's not fair because the cop now has that Terry versus Ohio thing where he has probable cause to believe. And that's enough for our freedom to be snatched away from us.
You don't have the right to pull me over. I didn't make a traffic infraction, man.
You're committing a misdemeanor offense.
Listen here,
I commit that misdemeanor offense.
What misdemeanor offense? What misdemeanor offense,
Newton?
Newton?
The state of Kansas.
Newton, let's start over, okay? De-escalate. De-escalate. What traffic infraction did I break for you to pull me over?
I'm telling you.
You don't know who I am. I could be his brother for all you know. I could be his cousin for all you know.
Right, and you hand me a driver's license that says.
But I didn't do anything for you. You're not getting my ID, man. I didn't do anything to break the law.
Out of the car.
No. You don't have no lawful. You don't have no lawful order. Ask me out.
Asking you.
Are you afraid of your officer's safety right now? I'm not going to harm you, dude. My hands are right here. I'm not harming you.
I'm not worried that you're
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Step out of the car.
You didn't do.
This is so unfair. I mean, so what do you guys think is going to happen to him when he steps out of the car? What do you think is going to happen to him? And let's remember that he has not hurt anybody. Nobody has been damaged by this man. No property's been damaged. There's no restitution due. There's nobody crying in the streets. There's nothing lost. There's nothing lost. Nobody is missing out on anything because this man is existing. Nobody. They're going to miss out now when he gets, well, I mean, you guys tell me real quick. Put it in the comment right now. What do you think is going to happen to this guy? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen to him right now?
No.
We're pulling out of the car. It's fine.
Step out.
What are you doing?
Step out.
Do not touch me, man.
Step out,
I do
sir.
not authorize no
Step
searches
out,
or
I'm gonna
seizures.
take you out.
You are unlawfully doing
Sir,
this.
So
I'm going to
nice
sue
and
you.
easy, or we can do it hard.
I have a ticket. They don't
Step
take me to jail for this here. Ask the chief. This is a retaliation.
Okay.
Let's check out the channel a little bit. Let's see whose channel this is. So this is Global Jesus. Was this the Global Jesus that this happened to? So I'll subscribe to his channel and I'll give it a thumbs up. Drop that link in the chat, DLZ. And okay. Okay, bro. So there that is. You know, there's you know, I just always go back to the
What's up? Sergeant Shipper, Mulvane Police Department.
What's up?
2 driver's license, please.
What are you pulling me over for?
Well, you were
right there, man. That's it. You guys got to listen, man. You got to listen. If you can't afford my trifold, I'll give it to you for free. It's $9. Otherwise, you can download it right there. None of this happens. You have to do 2 steps. I wish I could physically do it for you. Make a copy of your license, registration, proof of insurance, and put it on a card for you. I can't show mine. That's why there's tape on it, you know. But, and then I can't do anything more than tell you, don't ask him why you were pulled over. It doesn't matter. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right away. Nowhere does it ever say that you have to argue about why you were pulled over. It never says. And now I want you to listen to the argument. Now they're going to argue about why he got pulled over. Let's just listen for a second.
you were at
Is that illegal?
business. It was a business. It's not occupied right now.
Well,
It's
they're
closed.
pulling money out.
Okay, that's fine. But you came out of Taco Bell.
That's where you come out at, man.
Pulled
I
him
came
over.
out of Taco Bell.
Pulled him over for nothing, by the way.
You were at the Taco Bell.
You
The bank's to the north.
you come out of the Taco Bell
Okay, that's fine. You can drive
out.
Okay.
So-
Is that a
So listen to the reason why the cop says he pulls him over.
2 driver's license, please.
what are you pulling me over for?
Well, you were at
Is that illegal?
business. It was a business. It's not occupied right now.
He was pulled over because he was in a business that isn't occupied right now. There's an empty building there, and that's why they pulled him over.
Well,
It's
they're
closed.
pulling money out.
Okay, that's fine. But you came out of Taco Bell.
But you came out of the Taco Bell.
That's where you come out at, man.
No, I came out of Taco Bell. You were at the Taco Bell.
You
The bank's to the north.
you come out of the
You need to film the cop's face. Don't be afraid to film his face. Film his face. You film the cop's face, or we don't know who it is. Film his face.
Taco Bell.
Okay, that's fine. You got a driver's license with you?
No, I didn't do anything wrong, man.
Okay, right there. That's it. It doesn't matter why that jackboot thug pig pulled you over. Doesn't matter. The rules are that you have to give him your ID. Me, just so you know, I might not. No, I probably would. I would. I have it ready to go. Next time I get pulled over, I'm gonna do exactly this. Slip my thing. It's gonna say, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" Show the trifold. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, officer. And then I'm gonna stand mute. Don't care what he asks. Don't care what he asks me to get out of the car. I'll get out of the car. Not a word. Just step out of the car. Shut and lock my doors behind me. Don't answer not another word. Not another word. Not even one single word. He questions me. I'll go like this. Maybe can you get my attorney on the phone, please? Because I got 2 phones. So I'll be recording with one, calling my attorney on the other. he's questioning me after I've showed him on paper and on camera that I've invoked my Fifth Amendment rights. Does that go around his qualified immunity? It does? Thank you. I appreciate that. No, he's harassing me. I'm filming him. He's harassing me. Yeah. He won't stop questioning me. It's on paper. I showed the camera that I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. I showed the cop that I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. He's still questioning me. Is this harassment? Cool. So first I'll file a complaint and then I'll sue him. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm just going to keep filming in case he kills me. Or just stand mute and say absolutely nothing. But you got to get your, this is, look, just so you know, this is clutch. This is clutch. If you're in Oklahoma, the state that says you have to have your actual physical driver's license, I would just keep it in your trifold. Just keep that right in your, just keep it in your trifold. You know, and when you drive, as soon as you, because if you know, it's like, for example, say you know you get pulled over, just say you know it. Like these always messing with me. You know they're going to pull you over. When you get in the car, you just take your registration, your driver's license, and just put it right in your trifold. You can take your registration and license. You can put your license back in your pocket when you get out, but just put everything up there and put it up there. This is the society we live in. This is where we live. This is the culture that we've allowed to happen to us. That we've allowed this despotism, this Terry versus Ohio garbage, where they can just stop you for no reason. I'm suspicious of you. So I want you to buy my trifold, but I'll give it to you for free too. You contact me through my deletelaws.com. I'll give it to you for free if you need it for free. I want you to buy it for $9, but I'll give it to you for free. I'll send it to you. I'll email it to you. You print it out at home. You have it then for free. And then you can invoke your Fifth Amendment right, show your camera. If you can afford a cell phone, you can probably buy one of these for $9. But you know what? If you're like, I'm not going to spend $9, okay, I'll give it to you. But you gotta film it and tell the cop and then stand mute. And by the way, this trifold does a lot of good, but it's only 50% effective if you don't have your license, registration, proof of insurance on a laminated card for him ready to go. If you have to look in your phone to get your insurance, fail, flunk him, flunk her, she flunks. If your son or daughter doesn't have their things put together, you take their things for them. You say, hey, let me have your things. You go down, you laser copy their driver's license, insurance. You shrink down their registration like I did for the California registration, because California registration is big like this. I can't open it all the way up, obviously, but it's as big as a sheet, it's as big as a sheet of paper. So I had to have it shrunk down to get it on my laminated thing. So it's a tiny version of it. So this is real knowledge. This is real stuff. And if you're one of those people like, it's not the real, then put the real driver's license in your trifold, bro. Put the real, but laminate them so they're done. And your proof of insurance and registration, everything, and put it in your trifold. You don't skip a step. Don't skip a step. And then here's the rubber band if you get the indestructible one. And I don't have I ordered 10 more. The sad part is I'll get 10 more and I'll give them away so fast. I love to give them when I have them. So this is the indestructible one, but it's not exactly this one. Then you put this on your visor. Don't not have everything up there. That's why I put a rubber band in the package for you with indestructible trifold. If you don't buy one from me and you print one out that you get from me or from somebody else, I don't care. But then use this rubber band, get a rubber band and keep it up there. That way your hands go to a football position. Don't reach. Don't get caught reaching to those cops. I got a video that's gone viral. Gone absolutely viral. You have no idea. I'll show it to you guys. Because here's the thing, and here's the reason why I teach that touchdown position. And it's so important that you guys really, truly understand the touchdown position. You got to follow this. I'm finding the video right now. It's Ren right here. Got it. Okay, real quick. Let's watch this bad chicken. Let me pull it up for you guys. Here is why Here's why. Look, let me ask you guys a question. Why do you think I went to the effort to put a rubber band in your envelope? Why do you think I did that? How come? Why? And why do you think I teach you guys to be in a touchdown position when your trifold, your proof of insurance, and everything's up in the visor? Because of this right here. That some of these cops, not all of these cops are this guy, but some of these cops.
Tell me what I did wrong.
Okay. Shut your car off.
What I do wrong?
Shut your car off.
Come on.
Shut your car off.
You want to shoot me?
Shut your car.
Where?
Good.
Where?
Shut the car off.
Where? My hand in there.
Shut the car off. Shut
No,
the car off.
hey, come shut the car off. I ain't moving my hand. He trying to shoot me. He trying to shoot me.
Shut the car off.
I ain't moving. No, my hand in the air.
Shut the car off.
My hand in the air. My hand in the air. My hand in the air. My hand in the air.
These units at Midland Heights.
My hand in the air. My hand in the air.
All you gotta do is drive up.
What's what I was doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? My hand in the air. My hand in the air.
Shoot it to comply with the law.
Shoot it. My hand in the
I'm
air.
not gonna shoot you, but you're not gonna move those
My
hands.
hand in the air. My hand in the air. You tell me to shut my car off. Come on now. Come on now.
He's recording.
What you push my hands for? What you push my hands for? How can I step out the car? What you push my hands for? Come on now.
We're gonna get
Come
out
on
there
now.
one way or the other.
Come on.
Park for you. I'm not gonna put it in
I'm
park.
telling him to put it in park. I'm not talking to you. You trying to shoot? What you push my arm back for? What you push my arm back for? Come on. Come on. Come on. I put it in park. Can you tell me what I did wrong?
Okay. Shut your car off.
What I do wrong?
Shut your car off.
You see that? He starts off with saying, tell me what I did wrong. For what? Have your ish ready to go.
Come on.
Shut your car off.
You want to shoot me?
Shut your car.
He screamed he's got a gun. The cop just screamed he's got a gun. You heard it. You heard it. You heard that cop scream he's got a gun. If your hands go down below your steering wheel, you are absolutely cooked. You have got to learn the touchdown position. You use the rubber band that I put in your envelope and you stick it on your visor. Your registration proof of insurance is on a laminated card. Your hands never come down past right here. You can always see them. I'm in a touchdown position. I'm filming myself, and the camera goes past me to film the copper. That's how it works. My visor, my hands are always up here. This rests on the windowsill. The trifold's up here. I slide it out. I give him everything required by law. And then I have my trifold in my hand. Filming. My hands never drop below the steering wheel, ever. Your job is to survive this. Who gives a damn what you did or what your ticket is? Who cares? Who cares? Your job is to live through this. Crazy. We're in America. Right there. Right? You gave him everything you had to give him by law with that laminated slip. He says, you know why I pulled you over? I showed the camera. I let him see I'm showing the camera. Then I say to him, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, officer. From here on out, I will stand mute. Okay, step out of the car. Beep, beep. Lock my car doors. I'm not going to say another word. If he says anything to me, I'm going to show him I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's the whole thing right there. I got my camera. I was already filming when I saw him. I have my license, registration, proof of insurance all inside of my trifold. It's ready to go. My job is to get through this. Who gives a shite about the ticket? I don't care. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I care about getting through this. I care. Everything's up here. All my hands are up here. I'm filming myself. So if this jackboot thug pig kills me, you can see my arms were both up. It's hard to hold your arms up like this for a long time. I don't care. I only have to do it long enough to live through this jackboot thug pig not killing me. That's our country. That's what we live in. Welcome to America, everybody. Welcome to the United States. Don't get pulled over. Do not get pulled over in America, okay? Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You get pulled over in the United States of America, my friend, you now have to learn that touchdown position isn't just about football. Touchdown position is about the position you assume when you're going to be associated with jackboot thug pigs. When you're going to have to be forced to interact with these pigs, you learn touchdown position from delete laws. He taught you. I go to touchdown position, baby. I'm not dying on this. People say, why'd you pull me over? No, I don't. I don't say that. He says, do you know why I pulled you over? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Welcome. Okay, so let's see how far down the rabbit hole we have devolved. Thanks for the super chats. DLZ Clips doesn't put them up because it distracts me sometimes, but if you want to throw them up, DLZ Clips, throw those super chats up. Thanks, I appreciate it. Victor Rice, what's up, Playboy? I saw you earlier. We got another video to watch. I mean, let's watch another video. Let's blow it out first. Hold on. Yeah. Wipe it off. Wipe that off. That was terrifying. And we've seen 2 cases tonight in a row. 2 cases they weren't prepared. You want to be a best friend to somebody? Say, hey, man, let's get your license, registration, proof of insurance, and let's go down to Kinko's and let's have a good time for 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty good on the computer. I could probably shrink that down. Let's line you out today. Let's get your stuff lined out. As a matter of fact, let's make 2 of them. So you have a backup, one in the car at all times, and then one you keep in your visor. So you always have it on you. So if in case you pull it out of the visor and you don't know where it is, you know the backup one's right behind your door. Be a friend. Be a friend. Set somebody up. Set some lazy bastard up who you know needs that ish done. And you know that he's not going to do it on his own. And so you're like, I'm just going to do this. So this this is another humdinger. Wait till you see it. They are going to lock up a 10-year-old little boy. You can't make this stuff up. Look at the little kid in the back of the car. I hate to ask you, but hit the like button. Hit the like button real quick because we're going to get into this. Hit the like button and then type in the comment section, Jackboot Thug Pig, JBTP, Jackboot Thug Pig, JBTP. Put it in there. OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Let's see it roll. Let's see that bad chicken roll. OTVO. Jackboot Thug Pig. Jackboot Thug Pig. There it is. I stuck it in there. Stick it in there. Listen, I gotta take it like it has to. I can't let it kill me. You know what I'm saying? I can't let it kill me. I gotta blow it out, let it go, lighten up. We're watching some dark stuff here. I got to teach you guys touchdown position so you live through a traffic stop. I got to give my product away for free because people really don't have $9. No problem, dude. You got to get the 10 cents to print it. You can do it. You can do it, but get it done. Get the trifold printed out. I don't care what kind of phone you're using. Just get it filmed. All right. Let's watch a 10-year-old get destroy his confidence in law enforcers forever. Forever, this kid will be tainted from what happens to him right here. This is horrible.
Start shaking and thinking I'm going to jail. Start shaking and thinking I'm going to jail.
10 years old, sitting in the back of a Senatobia police cruiser. What could he have possibly done to wind up there? Urinate in public. There's a photo circulating on social media, sparking outrage in the community. I spoke with the boy's mother about what happened and asked police why they felt the need to haul the boy off to jail.
I'm just speechless right now because, for one, I can't believe it happened. Like, why would you arrest a 10-year-old kid?
Last Thursday, LaTanya Eason stopped by a Senatobia attorney's office for legal advice. She says within as little as 10 minutes, a police officer interrupted her meeting. He caught her 10-year-old son, Quantavious Eason, urinating behind her car.
I was like, son, why did you do that? He said, Mom, my sister said they ain't got a bathroom in there. I was like, well, you knew better. You should have came and asked me if they had a restroom. So he was like, since you had it like a mom, then he can just get back in the car.
But Eason says things quickly took a turn for the worse when several more police cruisers pulled up.
Another officer came over there and was like, your son got to get out of the car. He got to be arrested because he can't do that.
I started
Oh man.
like crying a little bit, and they had like took me down there, and they got me out the truck, and I wouldn't know what was happening.
Quantavious says they held him in a jail cell, and his mom says they charged him with child in need of services, then released him to her.
That could really traumatize my baby. My baby could get to the point where he don't want to have a counting with police, period.
I get scared, start shaking, and thinking I'm going to jail.
We reached out to.
Whoa. So the racist will say he deserved it. It's true. They will. But if it was a white kid, they wouldn't feel that way. That's a fact. So that's absolutely outrageous that you would put a kid who's 10 years old in a freaking dungeon. That is unbelievable that they put him in a jail cell. This stuff's heavy, isn't it? Like this stuff is heavy. Welcome to Delete Laws, everybody. Another demonetized YouTube video. They love it. God bless the YouTube gods. Thank you guys so much for creating this great platform that we can use. Kind of. You're kind of allowed to use the platform. You can use it a little bit. I mean, if you want to use it a little bit, you can use the. You want to use the YouTube? Man, we'll let you. You can put your time into this, but you know what I'm saying. Like
GPS.
You know what I'm saying? Like they may. Oh man, we are living in dystopia. We really are living in dystopia. Like good time for a super sticker. Thanks, Alec. I appreciate the super sticker. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. You know, don't stop paying attention. You are living through the most miraculous time in history. History will write about this era as the Terry era that created the Nazis in America that could investigate you on suspicion. And you know what? If you investigate anybody, you're going to find something. You're going to find something. They speed, no one's perfect. Could you find a crime? If you follow them in a car, 100%. But nobody's perfect. If you go to anybody's house and spend any time there, you'll think that they're weird. Everybody's different. We're all so different. That's why we have our basic human rights that we're just allowed to survive and go down the road. But we've become the victim of the state because of Terry versus Ohio. Cops can investigate you at any time. If you have something on your property, the government will investigate you. How long have you had that car there? Why is that car still on your property? It's big time frustrating. It's beyond frustrating for me because I'm watching it happen. We're all watching it happen. It's absolutely unbelievable.
In those officers' cars, GPS in those officers' cars, key evidence in this case. The prosecutors say that shows the location where this beating took place, but we now have years of emails showing GPS in this department's police cars has been faulty for so long, including in this specific officer's car.
He reported his own beating that evening last December, accused these two Hialeah police officers, now both fired and charged.
That goes beyond reasonable doubt. The fact that we now know that the GPS evidence is a travesty
GPS in Hialeah police cars is key evidence against Rafael Otano and Lorenzo Orfila, and now under scrutiny. That day last December, the officers took Jose Ortega Gutierrez into custody. It was a disturbance call outside a bakery. Here is then what the state attorney said happened next.
He was taken to an isolated and dark location.
The police unit's GPS shows a route to an isolated place 6 miles away. Hours later, Ortega Gutierrez says he woke up alone, uncuffed, bruises, black eyes, torn clothing.
Hold on. Excuse me? Hold on. What?
Was taken to an isolated and dark location.
The police unit's GPS shows a route to an isolated place.
He was taken to an isolated location
6 miles away. Hours later, Ortega Gutierrez says he woke up alone, uncuffed, bruises, black eyes, torn clothing. But now in evidence, years of department emails documenting faulty police car GPS, showing officers in places they were not. Here's Otano's unit on a fixed list 2 years ago, March, and that was months after this email his sergeant sent his GPS map to supervisors, writing, his vehicle shows driving around Miami Lakes. However, I'm here with him.
He's saying a police officer did this to him.
Prosecutors have their victims.
Okay, so just hold on a minute. Listen again to what the cop says.
Map to supervisors, writing, his vehicle.
This is the supervisor saying to them,
shows driving around Miami Lakes. However, I'm here with him.
Okay, so the supervisor chimes in and says he has a faulty GPS system because his vehicle GPS says he's driving around Miami Lakes, but I'm sitting here with him. So then, of course, it's the GPS must be messed up, right? Or the supervisor's lying. Put a 1 in the chat if you think the supervisor's lying. Put a 2 in the chat if you think the GPS was messed up. You don't think they could have planned this for a long time? Get together with a group of guys and a couple ponytails in there, and then you go, hey, listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to report that we all have funky GPS. And then I'm gonna validate that and say, no, I went with you. And then we're gonna validate that your GPS is funky. And then we're gonna take these guys out. We're gonna beat the dog piss out of them. But we got to do the funky GPS thing for like 3 or 6 months. Set a date. Everybody look forward to that date. And then as soon as that date comes, we'll grab the guy you don't like the most. You know what I'm saying, take him out to a spot. And then when it comes back that you were gone, what are you talking about? GPS has been faulty ever since. No pigs would come up with that idea, would they? No pigs would come up with that. I'm the only Hollywood writer. I'm a Hollywood writer, so I write that out, and that's a script, right? They would never come up with that, would they? They would never plan that together. The supervisor would never lie on the report and say that he was actually with them when they were actually around Miami Lakes, and the supervisor lies and says, we're actually right here in town. That would never happen. It would never happen. You can take this word for it. Hey, there's a lot of integrity with police.
Saying a police officer did this to him.
Prosecutors have their victim's own account, but that might be problematic too. In a deposition, Ortega Gutierrez,
the state-run media,
admitted drinking and fighting pretty regularly at that shopping center, including a dozen times last December.
In my opinion, the charges should be dropped.
The charges against the cops should be dropped.
The state attorney's office does not comment ever.
But here's the state-run media. She's a shill for the cops.
On open cases and did not today. Both attorneys for both former officers, they're being...
Remember what she started off with. We're at 2:04 right here, so we'll come right back. But remember what she started off with.
GPS in those officers' cars, key evidence in this case.
And what is the key evidence? That the supervisor said the GPS is faulty. The GPS doesn't work.
The GPS glitches in those both attorneys for both former officers, they're being tried separately, both told us today that they will be using this email information about the GPS glitches.
That could never have been planned by the cops to have the email trail
in those former officers' defense. They both go to trial next week.
The GPS monitor, $20,000 bond.
3 defendants dressed in red and orange, 3 bonds granted from the judge.
Did you hear how that state-run media reporter said it? Did you hear that? He said it with like such relief. Like, man, I had to go to the bathroom. And then, oh man, I went to the bathroom. Listen to this.
Bond.
3 defendants dressed in red and orange, 3 bonds granted from the judge.
I find that the state has not met its burden of proof evidence in production rape of armed kidnapping. But under the
Judge Robert Watson deciding to release from jail 2 fired Hialeah police officers, 22-year-old Lorenzo Orfila and 27-year-old Rafael Otano, while they await trial. Also granted bond, Ali Amin Saleh, the 45-year-old private investigator who allegedly paid the victim to take back his statements against the officers. Investigators say they couldn't.
Wait. I'm so sorry. The state-run media, the slant on this story is all about the GPS. It's all about the GPS. But listen real quick to a little bit of the story that they have neglected to tell us about.
Amin Saleh, the 45-year-old private investigator who allegedly paid the victim to take back his statements against the officers.
Who allegedly paid the victim to take back his statements against the officers. So this guy gets ganked. This guy gets ganked. Let me just paint the picture for you guys. So this guy right here, the guy who gets beat up. There he is right there. This guy gets beat up. They say they take him out. They take him out to an undisclosed location, and they beat him up. These 2 cops do, is what he says. And so then they arrest these 2 piggies. These 2 piggies right there get arrested for beating him up. And apparently a private detective was given money, and the private detective gave the money to this dude here to take back his story. And so he was also arrested because the investigation would show that there was money transfer somewhere. Why aren't they talking about that? I mean, you paid someone off. How'd they get the money? And look at the shots they show of the guys getting out of jail. Like, they're just so elated.
Also granted bond, Ali Amin Saleh, the 45-year-old private investigator who allegedly paid the victim to take back his statements against the officers.
Who allegedly paid the victim to take back his statement against these 2 thugs, jackboot thug pigs, who did probably beat him up.
Say they kidnapped a known homeless man, Jose Ortega Gutierrez, beat him up at a remote location, and left him there battered and bruised. Also released, Ali Amin Saleh, the 45-year-old private investigator who allegedly paid the victim to take back his statements against the officers. All 3 will be on house arrest, aren't allowed to talk to each other, and were told to stay away from the victim. In the closing arguments, the state tackled questions of the victim's credibility, acknowledging he's been arrested about 40 times before. But
Well, hold on a minute, though. Hold on a second. I've been arrested 2 dozen, 3 dozen times. I've been arrested a lot. I have no violent arrest for assault, battery, or any even threatened battery, assault. Nothing. I've got no 911 calls. I've created no victims, but I've been arrested a lot. So whether he's been arrested a lot or not isn't really what's super relevant to me. What is relevant is a private investigator was arrested for giving money to this guy to take back his story. What about that? And the GPS thing is just such a farce. They planned this and plotted this, and that department it's a bunch of hard-nosed dudes who said we could just beat the piss out of people and they're going to change their behavior on the street because they know when they see us, if they misbehave, they're going to get their asses beat. So we'll just concoct some story that there's a faulty GPS and then take people out to the lake and beat their ass. That's exactly what they did. It's so painfully obvious. It's so sad.
argued that on December 17th, the evidence shows he was a victim.
No matter who you are, it gives nobody the ability to, one, pluck you out of this community, transport you to the woods 6.5 miles away, beat you, leave you unconscious, and then just think that you're going to get away with it.
Defense attorneys went to great lengths.
So let's just get the merits of the case here, okay? This guy's a homeless guy, and so he's been charged with a lot of crimes. He probably is mental a little bit. At the same time, though, the people we pay to protect and serve are just tired of having to deal with this guy, and so they take him out and beat the dog piss out of him and leave him out there to die, essentially. I mean, if there was a gash on the back of a cop's head like that, you'd be charged with attempted murder. Did you see the gash on the back of the dude's head? It was nasty. It was absolutely nasty. Look at that. If you had that gash on the back of a cop's head, right there in the middle, you would be charged with attempted murder if you left something on that. And if the cop's eyes look like that, you'd be charged with attempted murder, 100%. 100. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you think you'd be charged with attempted murder if you got into a fight with the cop and you beat the piss out of him to that level. That's why I tell you guys, man, don't go to violence. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't. Listen, when I first came on YouTube, I remember telling other YouTubers I'd beat them down because I'm a grappler and I just can't stand keyboard warriors. And I'd already dealt with that from TikTok, a bunch of keyboard warriors. And so I got in the best shape of my life in case I was going to be attacked. And then I came off with a big, I was an a-hole. But, I don't think that anymore. I don't think it's going to solve anything. It won't. I did want to wrestle some of them, but I'm just talking about a wrestling match on the mat. Just see if I can hold them down. But now I can't because my hand's all jacked up. I got numbness all through my hand over here. So there's nothing I can do about it. But it's from a piggy. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Sorry about that. Let's listen to the story again and see what the defense lawyer said.
It gives nobody the ability to, one, pluck you out of this community, transport you to the woods 6.5 miles away, beat you, leave you unconscious, and then just think that you're going to get away with it.
Defense attorneys went to great lengths while demanding their client's release.
You cannot convict a dog on the kidnapping charge on the evidence they introduced against Rafael Otano. He did not abduct, kidnap, take any handcuff, pat down, touch, or take anybody into custody.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Just vote real quick. In the chat, in the comment section, hit a 1 if you think he did kidnap him, cuff him, take him out to the middle of nowhere, and beat him senseless. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he didn't do it. And that this dude is just claiming that this happened because he's a psycho. Because the guy, the guy who's a transient, he's a psycho. That's what it is, right? He wants to go to court against cops, right? That's what he wants to do. His goal is to go to court against the state. He wants to go to war with the cops who are in his area. That's what he wants to do. That's the truth. And this liar is just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Kidnap, take any handcuff, pat down, touch, or take anybody into custody. There is no evidence.
It may not be the last time these attorneys give closing arguments in this case. They'll do it again if or when the case goes to trial.
We're very happy that Lorenzo will be coming home to be with his family. We look forward to going to trial and showing the people of Miami-Dade County that he's not guilty of anything.
GPS in those officers' cars.
Guilty of anything.
GPS in those officers.
The people of Miami-Dade County that he's not guilty of anything.
Okay, so there it is. That's what dude looked like. That's what he looked like. So you tell me, his face is lopsided. They beat the holy shit out of him. And there's nobody else claiming they beat his ass. if he had a beef with someone who wanted to beat his ass, they would have the other guy in custody. So if he looks like that, someone did beat the piss out of him. So who did it? If it wasn't the cops, then who did it? The number one way you prove you didn't kill someone is find the person who killed them. I mean, am I wrong? The number one way that you prove your innocence is that someone else did it. Someone says, you stole the money. You find the guy that stole the money and he's got it. It's him. Right? I mean, it's like, look at his face, dude. You think he went in and claimed this against the cops because his face is lopsided for no good reason? Look at his face, dude. He's mangled. The gouge on the back of his head, dude. And the worst part, just so you guys know, the Justice Department should really look into this because this whole thing was plotted and planned. The GPS thing, look at the state-run media. I mean, what a bunch of just bozos.
GPS in those
what's her name?
officers' cars. Key evidence took place. GPS.
It says Gina Milberg. Oh, really? Oh, really? She has a Instagram account? Oh, Gina. Gina. Can you guys see her Instagram account right there? Can everybody read that? Can everybody read that? Oh, man. Let me open that bad chicken so you guys can get a better look at this thing. Here's her Instagram account. It is Gina WPLG. Okay, let's check it out. Glenna. Sorry about that. Glenna and an A. WPLG. Okay, there she is. Okay, let's do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she listen, we are Gina, just so you know, Gina, let me just explain something to you, Gina. Okay. Let me explain something to you. I'm sorry, I keep calling her Glenna. Glenna, I'm going to explain something to you on your Instagram account. I'm going to leave you a little blurb here, okay? Because I mean, she gets a couple views, you know, like 46, 45 views. You know, Miami Beach, you know, I mean, she's a person. I'm not going to be too, she's what is she, everybody? She's state-run media. That's what Glenna is. Glenna. So, there's no comments on any of her stuff. You know, it's just her. So, you know what I'm saying? Look, I understand the personal power that I carry, and I understand the person that I am. So, with that being said, I'm leaving you this message with almost 300 people listening as I talk text, period. Next paragraph. I just wanted to say I really didn't appreciate your coverage of the Hialeah cops who recently made bail, period. Next paragraph. You didn't cover the private eye who had allegedly been paid off to give the homeless guy money, period. Next paragraph. You started off talking about how important the GPS emails were, period. You never thought that the entire thing could have been plotted, planned, and then executed by the supervisor? Question mark. Next paragraph. As a journalist, you didn't think that maybe cops would have planned the email chain months or even years in advance, if possible? Question mark. Next paragraph. Yep. Okay. So it even got Hialeah proper. Okay. And so you showed a lot of images of the victim, but you didn't talk to him period. There's a picture that I showed my audience where the victim's face and head were distorted from the harsh beating he had taken, period. Did you consider that somebody did beat him up, ? And that there would be somebody who was guilty of that crime, ? Next paragraph. Nobody else took credit for that crime, ? Next paragraph. Do you even consider the possibility that those two police officers did the crime, ? That they plotted this and then did it, ? Is that a possibility in your mind at all, ? Next paragraph. That's okay, ... Can you please get back to us about the private detective who was arrested and charged with crimes and then put under house arrest and not allowed to talk to the other two people accused of felonious assault, ? Next paragraph. That's the part you didn't talk about, and we really want to know about that. Glenna. It even got Glenna correct. Yes. Yes. Post. There it is. Posted. If you guys want to follow my Instagram, it's ChilleDeCastro_2022 or deletelaws.ig. I'll follow Glenna. I'm going to follow her. I don't have a lot of subscribers on Instagram because Instagram, just so you know, if you want to fight with the pigs, Glenna, I hope we hear back from you. Hit me back, hun. We're okay. Hit me back. If you want to fight with pigs, go to my Instagram account, ChilleDeCastro2022. Go here and you will be able to fight with pigs. There are so many pigs on Instagram. So many pigs on Instagram. There's pigs everywhere on Instagram. My feed is full of pigs on Instagram. There's a piggy to fight on my Instagram. You can fight the pigs on my gramagram or go to deletelaws.ig. I should really work on this one. I haven't done, I just don't put any work into it. I should. I had like 30,000 subscribers on Instagram in 2021 when it got nixed. I don't promote it though. I really should promote it. So DLZ, cut this into a short, man. Let's get some subscribers on deletelaws.ig. Everybody get over there and follow deletelaws.ig. There's plenty of pigs to fight on Instagram. There's pigs in my feed, always on Instagram. Get over there and fight a pig for me on my Instagram. The pigs are everywhere on the gram. Thank you. Thank you very much. Listen, you gotta.
Top story this afternoon.
This is a quick one. You got to kind of laugh this stuff off, because if you carry this stuff with you, man, what you see and hear, and because, anytime I watch or hear a story about the coppers, I always remember that they are jackboot thug pigs, as Richard RF said. I remember that a lot of those guys are evil, and it only takes one evil person to ruin the whole thing. I'm going to muff this a little bit because I didn't memorize the story, but I pretty much anything I read, I remember a good portion of it. So a recent NFL coach said, who are you going to recruit this year? And he said, he's going to pick this guy and he's going to pick this guy. He's going to take these two guys. And they said, yeah, but you could get this A-list guy right here. And he goes, for 1.5, and then you're paying two people. You're actually paying more money for these two A-level guys when you could get an A+ guy, and you're going to pay 1.5. So he's paying these two guys 10 million, but this guy would only be 15 million, and you wouldn't need two of them. You'd have the A+ guy. And he said, I'll tell you why I'm taking the two A guys instead of that A+ guy. He goes, because that A+ guy is a leader. He's going to go out and he's going to do 180 yards and 8 catches, 9 catches this game. And he goes, yeah. And he goes, then they're going to win the game. And then he's going to go out and then he's going to rally the guys. And then next week when we go to Miami, he's going to take all those guys out to the club the night before the game. And they're going to party hard. And they're going to come and play the next game. And the reporter goes, oh, so then the next day he's going to have a terrible game. He goes, no. He's going to do 190 yards and 15 catches. He goes, so why wouldn't you get the A+ guy? And he goes, because the 8 guys he went out with, their stats are going to go down by 40% across the board. At least. And we're going to lose the game. But Jalen's going to get his. He's going to get his reps. He's going to get his numbers 100%. He's going to do better. Because he knows that the other guys went out and partied too. So he's going to rally on everybody. So it's like that with in this beta male organization. Just only takes one bad one to lead them into horrific, because they don't tell on the good cops don't tell on the bad cops. You learn that in the Mullen Commission, available on my website for free. If you haven't read the Mullen Commission, go to my website, deletelaws.com, and get the Mullen Commission. Go on to my website and get the Mullen Commission and read it. It reads for a 6th grader. It's literally as easy to read as a 6th grade book. I promise you, God's truth. You get the Mullen Commission, it's like reading a elementary school's book. It's like reading an elementary school book. That's what it's like. The Mullen Commission is literally written for people who don't read books. It's just written so easily. It was written for members of Congress. It was written for your favorite Democrat or Republican, who I don't vote for. Pigs stink and eat dirt. You all agree? I mean, it's just such a strange thing. Pig whisperer audits. Are you cutting up some stuff over there? You make a channel? Is that what are you promoting? That's cool. As long as you're doing some good stuff, I'll check out your channel. But yeah, it's just we're living in this dystopian society where they're allowed to do whatever they want to us, and it reminds me. I'll show you guys this meme, and when someone says not all cops are evil, the system is evil. That's what I say, right? I say you can't join the Death Star and think that you're going to be a good person. Probably an error, Gloria. It was probably an error, Gloria. Everybody knows Katie. I think she's a moderator anyway, but I'll fix that. If not, get her untimed out. Anyway, so when someone says not all cops are evil, and then the guy goes, well, the system of rigs, and then it says, well, all cops enforce the system. So he's trying to reason with, what exactly. I mean, if you join, okay, so how can you join an evil system and then at the same, if you join the evil system, then aren't you joining evil? And then you say that you're good, but you joined an evil system and you knew it was evil. You saw what they actually do in the application of being a law enforcer and not a peace officer. And so now you decided to join that system, though. And you tell me you want to join the system, and I'm supposed to believe that you're not inherently some sort of inner authoritarian who wants to hurt other people. I've had people tell me in the chat they're going to join the coppers, and I'm like, okay, but you're joining an evil system. How am I supposed to believe that you're not some sort of closet masochist if you're going to join a system that is based on oppressing other people? You see? Is that fair? Am I saying fair stuff? I want to show you this video.
Top story this afternoon. An Ocala Police Department officer is behind bars after Marion County deputies say he threatened a former girlfriend who is also a deputy. Deputies arrested 27-year-old officer Natawi Chen on a charge of aggravated stalking. Chen's ex-girlfriend told detectives Chen left her a message saying he would shoot her at her house if he saw another guy's car there. She says Chen told her he didn't want to threaten her in a text because he could be arrested. Top story this afternoon. An Ocala police didn't want to threaten her in a text because he could be arrested.
Look at the state-run media reporter. So, look, I told you, you can get arrested for saying the wrong thing. And he's a copper who carries a gun. Well, I carry a gun every day too. So, but I don't tell people I'm going to shoot them. As a matter of fact, I say you should not shoot people. My gun is for a very last resort. If I have to use it, you don't threaten to shoot people, especially if you carry a gun. You can't do that. I do carry a gun, so you can't threaten to shoot people. Fair? Is that fair? Is that fair? I mean, you can't threaten to shoot people anyway, but especially if you walk around with a gun on your hip on a regular basis. I carry a gun on my hip on a regular basis. If you see me, I'm probably carrying a gun. If I'm in Nevada, 100%. So I have a gun on me at all times in Nevada because I have to. I want to make sure that I'm safe and that people around me are safe. I know that I'm even keeled and I'm mentally stable. I would never, ever use a gun unless it was absolutely necessary. There's no way to get out of it. And so because I carry a gun, I can't threaten people. Is that fair? That's fair. This copper carries a gun every day and then tells the chick that they broke up that if she sees another dude, that he's going to shoot her. Dude. And then says, I don't want to threaten you over text message. Oh my God. Oh my God. What do we do at the end of every one of them? Blow it out. Blow it out, boys and girls. Do it. Move your body around. Let it go. Wipe that off. Wipe that off. Ooh, you threatened to kill chicks, dude? See what I'm saying? What does it do? What does it do? When we hear a society that one dude threatens to kill some chick, he gets arrested. He gets charged. I get death threats by the coppers. I get death threats by the coppers on Instagram, on deletelaws.ig. Everybody get over there and follow deletelaws.ig. Let's build this bad chicken up. I should build it up anyway, but Facebook is the same as YouTube. I'll have to work on a new profile once they kick me off this platform, but we'll stretch it out for as long as we can. Let's have a good time while we're here, huh? Huh? God, I'm excited. I am excited. Listen to me. Remember this. Things are good for us. Things are good. You're sitting in front of your device. You're in a safe place. You're okay right now. Right now, in this moment, in this present, we are good. We're okay in this moment. We're okay for this second, right? We're all right. Everybody's okay. You good? You good? Welcome to another edition of Delete Laws, everybody. Hit the like button and then type down in the chat below OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put it down in the chat. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. And then, listen, it's so important. You hit the like button. Hit the like button. It is so important. It's like the lifeblood of YouTube. It's the lifeblood of anything. You have to hit the like button. Oh man. Oh yeah,
that's not even crazy.
Okay, so I'm going to show this version here. I'm not going to show the one on police activity on YouTube because that one's not censored. So for the YouTube censors, who I mean, I swear I'm going to sue YouTube again. I probably am. Can't stand it. For the YouTube censor who's going to try to censor this video is censored. This video is already censored. It's already a censored video. The video's already been YouTube. Okay. Get off me. Get off me. You know what I'm saying? Get off me, dude. Get off of me, dirty bugger. This one's already censored.
That's not even crazy. So for you to get at my girl like that. Okay, hey, give me a minute. Hey, bro. Listen, bro. Get off.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's okay, we got him. Okay.
5.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now. Or you're gonna get another take.
1.
Hey, bro. Listen, bro. Get off.
1, 2, 3. That was a hard one. 3 was hard. 4, stomp. 5, stomp, step. That's attempted murder right there, boys and girls. That right there is attempted murder. That 100% is attempted murder. He tried to kill the man because so he kicked him right there as he's getting tased.
Get off.
Kick. Tase. Tase. Kick. Legs up. Kick. As he's being tased. Reset. See the foot behind his leg there? So he resets his hips. He shifted his hips over right there. So he knows how to kick a little bit. Solid kick. That kick probably knocked him unconscious. That's the one that knocked him out. That was solid because he shifted his hips all the way over. Solid kick. That one was solid. He's standing on the kicking leg. So this is going to be more of a stomp. Going to come up north, south. There it is. Stomp. Yeah. Stomp straight down. Another one coming up. Stomp. Stomp.
It's okay, we got him. We got him. Okay. Place your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now. Or you're gonna get another tase. Listen.
Still stepping on his neck.
You got him?
Still stepping on his neck. Still stepping on his neck. Still stepping on his neck. Still stepping on his head, on his neck. Still stepping on his neck. Still on him. Still got his foot on his neck. The man's unconscious. He's still got his stepping on his head. Putting a guy unconscious in torture cuffs.
Okay.
He's rocking his body weight on his head. Why is his foot still on his head? Foot still on his neck. Look at that. Why is his foot still on his neck? Why is his foot still on his neck? What in the fluck? What in the, I mean, what in the...
That's not even crazy. So for you to get at my girl like that. Okay, hey, give me a minute. Hey, bro. Listen, bro. Get off. It's okay, we got him. Okay. Place your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Or you're gonna get another tase. Listen. You got him?
Yep.
Hold on one second. I have to show you the rest of the video. I didn't want to show it to you, but I realized as I was showing it to you that hope you can still hear me. So I realized that as I was showing it to you that it's not going to matter, that they're going to demonetize this video anyway. So you know, I thought I'd just show it to you.
How you doing? Good. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'll see you when you get down. So what happened? I tried to take Belcher, honestly, for a short way to go down here, but honestly, this road, I swear, I just didn't even know where I was going. Okay, honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna be transparent with you. Okay. Right. All right. Just because due to the condition that the car went through the fence and stuff, and you did say you had been drinking, right? Okay, I'm gonna have I'm going to jail. Test. There's no need for a sobriety test or nothing like that. I'm a yeah. Just wait right here. Okay? So look, they're gonna do their test, okay? But I'm just wondering, I'm not to waste your guys' time. There's no need for sobriety test. I'm drunk. Okay. I've been drinking. There's obviously
You're also a licensed driver to drive the car, right?
not necessarily. You really.
So she said, "Can you have someone a licensed driver drive the car?" And he said, "Not necessarily," telling this guy in his head that he's going to impound the car. And he says it so nonchalantly and walks away from her, and it triggers him because he already knows he's going to jail for DUI. But now they're going to impound the car because he told her we're going to impound it.
So that's not even crazy. So for you to get at my girl like that. Hey, bro.
So right there, he didn't take a swing at the cop. He was ripping his arm away from the guy. I think he takes a swing at the cop when they lock up. But right there, he wasn't taking a swing at the copper. He was ripping his arm away from the cop who grabbed his arm.
A girl like that.
Stop,
bro. Listen, bro. Get off.
I think he took a swing at him right there.
Listen, bro.
I think he takes a swing at him. Let's take a look and see if he swings at him.
Bro.
Was that a punch or was that? I really can't tell if that was a punch or not, to be honest. Could have been a push, but they're going to call it a punch. He's drunk and acting stupid for sure.
It's okay. We got him. We got him. Okay. Place your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Or you're going to get another tase. Listen. You got him?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Still got his foot on his neck. Just driving me crazy, man. Watching that just driving me crazy. Just driving me nuts. Why is his foot on his neck? Like, get your foot off his neck, dude. Like, get your foot off a man who's unconscious. Like, get your foot off of him. Get your foot off him, bro. Get your foot off him. Sicko. Sicko.
Roll over. Hey, stop playing like that and roll.
What'd he just say? Stop playing like that and roll over?
Roll over. Come on. Roll over. Hey, stop playing like that and roll over. Roll over. Come on.
Yeah, he's faking.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, he's faking it. He stomped his head in.
We start 11:40.
Take a look. Ready? You see that right there? That's from him stomping his head in. That right there. See that? And now he's snoring.
Come on.
We can,
We start 11:41.
Oh.
Roll over.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Roll over.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry,
Okay,
sir.
sit up.
I'm sorry, sir. Oh.
Sit up.
I'm sorry.
Sit up.
Don't sit him up. Raise up his feet. He's got a brain trauma, you moron.
Sit up.
He's raised his feet up, not his head.
That's not even crazy. So for you to get at my girl like that,
She was just trying to take the car so it didn't get impounded. And so he knows that it's going to cost more money, and that incenses him.
Stop!
He tried to grab his arm right there, so he ripped it away.
Listen, bro. Get off.
Okay. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
It's okay, we got him.
I got him.
Okay. Place your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Are you gonna get another tase?
Mercedes 11. We're 415 with this individual taser deployment. Roll over. Partner, roll over. Roll over.
Hey.
Stop playing like that and roll over.
Roll over.
Come on.
Stop playing like that and roll over. Stop playing.
Mercedes 11. You start 11:41.
Why are you playing knocked out, bro?
Roll over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Roll over.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Roll
Why
over.
are you playing like you're knocked out?
Sit up.
I'm sorry.
Sit up.
Why are you playing like you're knocked out? Sit up. Wow. 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 So police activity, the way they do it over there, I shut that page a little too soon, but the way they do it is they just do donations. And that's how they run their page, like Real News Network. And when my 501c3 is done, I'll probably do the same thing. So I'll probably do the same thing because I don't want to censor myself and I don't want to be censored by YouTube and have it matter, you know? So let me get that done, you know? Ooh, shake it off, boys and girls. Get it off. Ooh, get that off. Dan Hanlon, what's going on, buddy? Lenny, how you doing, man? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You know, we just keep seeing these cases after cases after cases. You know, I mean, I want to see yours. Send, you know, do me a favor. Get your license, registration, proof of insurance on a laminated card. Take a picture of it and send it to me. And if you do, I'll give you $10 off an indestructible trifold. You hear that? Put that up there, DLZ Clips. If you send me a picture of your license, registration, and proof of insurance, I'll give you $10 off an indestructible trifold, cutting my earnings dramatically. But I'll give you $10 off your indestructible trifold if you send me a picture of your laminated driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance that it's ready to go. $10 off. That's how much I care. That's how much I give a damn that you prepare yourself properly. This is what I really care about. That you don't have to get into your phone to get your insurance. $10 off. I'll just straight send you the $10 back. if you get your stuff lined out. That's a huge discount. It cuts into my profit enormously, but that's okay. It's worth it. Get your license, registration, proof of insurance. Send me a picture. I'll cash app you the $10. You got to send me a copy of your order too. You send me a copy of your order, and I'll look up your order number, and I'll zing you back $10 of your order. That's how much I give a damn that you do it. I'm willing to pay for it because it won't cost you more than $10 to get this all set up. You get a laser copy of your driver's license and your proof of insurance, a laser copy of the front and back of your driver's license. And then you got to do a little magic with your registration because the registration here in California is too big. It's like, I don't want to show my actual registration on camera, but it's a, I guess I can show this side. Yeah, I can show this side of it. So that's how big your California registration is. But then the other side has all the information on it. So you got to get it shrunk down. You can shrink it down on Photoshop. It's not that hard at all. But get your stuff lined out for yourself so that, I mean, if I see one more person have to get into their phone to get their insurance out, I am just going to freak out. I'm going to freak the flock out. I'm going to freak out. So, and I'll run that deal for the next, what is this? This is Friday tomorrow. I'll run that deal till Monday. So you have till Monday to get me a picture of your license, registration, and proof of insurance, and I will send you back $10 off of your order of your trifold, of your indestructible trifold. That's what I'll do. You got to do it before Monday. You got till Monday to get done. That way you have the whole weekend to get down to Kinko's, FedEx, wherever, and you're like, I want to get that, but it's now it's $10 off. So there it is. That what more can I do? You know what I mean? I already give these away. So, you know, you can buy that for $9, but I give them away to people who email me and say they don't have $9. But you know what I mean? Giving you my profit here, baby. Get your stuff lined out. And then for me, what that does for me is then I know that you have a trifold in your car with a rubber band. I know you have your license, registration, proof of insurance. I know now that I want your video. You know, I want the video of you telling the cop, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Because now I paid for your laminated, because it'll cost you less than $10 to get it done. And then I paid for that for you by giving you $10 off. I know you have an indestructible trifold in your car. I know you have one in your visor. This is the old one, but it's one I have on me now. I know you have your license, registration, proof of insurance in the thing. I know you have your broccoli wad rubber band because I send it in the envelope with your indestructible trifold. And now I have peace of mind. I know that you got your stuff done. There it is. There it is. I hope I didn't cost myself. But I really mean it. I really want you to get it done. I really want you to get it done. You know, I mean, it matters. I wonder how many people are going to do it. I wonder how many people are going to do it. I wonder how many people are going to do it. Jack, Boot, Thug, Pig. Do you guys see the new t-shirt designs? I mean, listen, I'm showing these t-shirt designs so that someone will be like, Chille, no, let me send you new t-shirt designs for what you're trying to accomplish. So I'm going to show you guys the t-shirt designs one more time. And I want you guys to take, so I want to do these two t-shirts. I want to do Eat My Shorts Copper. I definitely want to do an Eat My Shorts Copper t-shirt. And I also want to do Jack, Boot, Thug, Pig t-shirt. I want to do a JBTP, you know, and I got delete laws on there. But what do you guys think? You know, would you, and this is just going to go on Teespring. I'm not going to have this on like, so you know, Colin at DLZ Clips was telling me the t-shirts on Teesprings are pretty good. You think I should put like, I don't know if people are going to wear a shirt that says Jack, Boot, Thug, Pigs. I mean, I tried it. I put it on the shirt, but I didn't think it looked that good. You know what I mean? I thought, man, I don't know if people are going to wear that or not. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Get off of me. Get off. Like I'm just trying to walk here. All right, I got to get the flock out of here. Anything else to cover? Listen, if you don't have a trifold, get a trifold in your car. If you have one already, get one for a friend. Make sure the shipping address is correct, so I don't have to go through that process. And get your let me know if you guys any better t-shirt designs in mind. But I thought those are pretty simple, pretty basic, and people wear basic stuff. So you know what I mean. But thanks guys for coming, Angela. Angel K, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Kinetics Customs and Racing, Marcy Fox, Terry, Launchpad, Jock Boot Thug Pigs, Michael Dolan, always a pleasure to see you, friend. Katie, Jack Boot Thug Pigs, Aaron Jones, Young P, good to see you. Victor Rice, my friend, what's going on? Floating Spirits, what is going on? Alec, what is going on? How are you? Andrew, how are you, my friend? Brian, Donald, what is going on? Dawn, the Tribe, what's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? Gloria! I think they got Elliot. Gloria. Aaron, what's going on? Jack Booth Thug Pigs. Tim C, what is going on? Young P, how are you, my friend? Good to see you guys, man. Lenny! Time to tend to the rabbits. All right. I better get the flock out of here. Everybody get over to the backup channel, DLZ Clips. And will you do me a favor? When you get off here, can you guys watch a couple of my long form videos? The views are so low. They watch the short clips, but they don't watch the long form. They don't watch it. They don't watch it. They do not watch it. All right. I got to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Mikey B. Later, Gators.